Welcome back, Rico Moneybags, the channel helping you invest in yourself so we can invest in the future. Make sure you guys smash the like button, subscribe to the channel, make sure the bell notification stays lit. Like that, you guys will not miss out for any future updates, man. We got some massive alpha drop today. We're obviously going to go over the markets in just a bit once the room starts to fill up. But we are going to be talking about this massive space we're going to be having later on today, which is super exciting. We're going to be giving away some crypto today on this show. We're also going to be giving some crypto away later on in that space. So if you're into crypto giveaways and you guys want to, possibly stack up on some crypto when the markets are testing everybody, when the markets are pulling back, this is a great way for you guys to stack your chips right now as we're starting to, give some crypto away. So we're going to do some crypto giveaway during this live stream. Like I'm saying, I'm seeing everybody starting to pull up. And we're also going to be doing a crypto giveaway during a space later on. We're going to be talking about all of that on this live stream. We're going to be talking about the current state of the market, what's going on. The government shutdown is over. So is that making the crypto market pump? Not quite just yet, right? We're still having some pullback and we're seeing that happen in the space. We're going to talk about that for sure. I love to see this. Honestly, we'll talk about this as well. I was watching a bit of this in the AM. Bitcoin Amsterdam 2025 day one. You know what I love about Bitcoin? It's on a world tour. Like, do not sleep that Bitcoin is on a world tour. It was in Vegas. It was it was here. It was there. It doesn't stop. Okay. And that is Bitcoin right there. Even though, you see the market shaking everybody about, there's 94 or 92,000 people tuning in to watch Bitcoin Amsterdam. Bitcoin is on a world tour, does not care about what's going on. All right. So we got Charlie on base community here. Get the whole community to pull up. That's for sure. We got Savage 100X pulling up with some bananas, probably talking about Ali the monkey. Get that community in here. Like I said, if you guys are looking to get more exposure on your guys' project, man, talk to your dev teams to get you guys up on these live streams. This is where a lot of magic happens. Get you guys up on the tickers, possibly do a giveaway of your guys' token on the show, like we kind of did with the perpetual meme the other day, like we're doing today with the Jesus coin giveaway that I'm going to do. And we're going to keep giving some giveaways. This is how you get people into your Telegram. So if you guys got a project that you guys are bullish on, probably be a good idea to talk to the dev team to get in contact with me so we can get them up on the live stream and do some of these giveaways that the community loves to engage with, right? We see the community engaging on a regular basis with this giveaway tool on StreamYard. So you guys don't want to miss out with this. We're going to be giving away crypto. If you've been looking to get into the cryptocurrency market, you've been trying to find a way how to get in, you just don't quite have the funds. Well, hey, we're going to do that for you by just engaging. So like, comment, and share this if you guys can. Get this as much exposure as you guys can. And we see the overall crypto market cap coming back and even pulling back even a little bit more. It was at 3.35 and now it's at 3.34 trillion. Bitcoin down to 101, Ethereum down, BNB down, Solana down, this is down, that's down. Are you down? No, we know what we're doing in this market, and that's why we're gonna give some crypto away. This is a nice little correction in the market. We're not panicking. We're not, hey, the sky's not falling. We get in where we fit in. And that's what we're going to talk about on this. So if you guys, care about your bags and you're seeing the markets, shake your community about, you better like and share this, man. Like, this is the best way to get your 60-hour work week, to get some exposure, right? Because you're putting in your hard-earned money into these projects, right? And if you're putting in hard-earned money into some of these projects and you want some new eyes on them, this is the way to go about it. And honestly, we're streaming something pretty cool today, and I got to give a big shout out to StreamYard. We are actually streaming the normal way, horizontal way, like on desktops, but we're also streaming vertically on phones right now. And we know that when you're on YouTube these days, everybody's watching shorts. So you guys should be engaging like full blown and get your community in here, because now that we're streaming on that vertical style on YouTube, we're not only just popping up like those who are watching desktop or those who are watching on their phone and turning their phone sideways, but now people who are just swiping up, now people who are just swiping up are actually catching your stream and really catching some exposure on your guys' project. So let's go into what's going on with Bitcoin right now. We obviously have a pullback, and a lot of us are going to see what we've been talking about for a while, just kind of continuing, right? It's not nothing that anybody who's rocking with me on this channel back to back is actually shocked about, right? Because if we come over here and we don't even got the candles on, forget the candles, we got the candles off. The candles are off. We don't even got the candles on. F the candles, right? Holla at me. Come on. Come on, fam. Let's get this stream extremely lit. We got a massive space later on. We're going to be giving crypto away. Like I said, get your communities in here, get them active. The GIFs are fun, but right now it's about getting some new eyes on your project so I can get, these community members to go check out your guys' play. But right now we're going to talk about Bitcoin, Bitcoin, Bitcoin. And nobody on this stream, like, just philosophy. No. Savage 100X. No. Moneybags Rico. No. What am I saying no about? We're not shocked. Are we shocked? No, we've been talking about this sell signal that has been valid for a while now, right? It's been valid for a while. And this is some of that stuff that we even talked about the last couple of days when we turned this on. We are all Rico, bro. I got something special coming for that saying right there that we are all Rico. It's going to be so much fun. And yeah, we are all Rico, man. We are all rich. That's what that Rico is all about. It's about getting rich, man. And I want all of us to get rich. And that's what I'm going to do, man. I'm just going to keep grinding and we're going to figure it out together, fam. We're not getting shooken out of this market. And this is how we make sure that we keep this thing sharp. How do we keep it sharp? By, hey, the market pulling back today is not spooking us. Why? Because we already talked about this. We've been talking about this, Safir. What's up, broski? Why? We got this sell signal over here. And honestly, look at how clean it looks without the candles. I'm going to turn them back off. We got this sell signal over here. And when we broke underneath this 200 moving average right here, I said, hey, yeah, we're seeing a little bit of good candles right here. Yeah, these are nice, but we almost play the same game again of, the first mouse gets to squeeze, second mouse gets to cheese, right? Because it's the first break underneath the 200 moving average, the biggest bear bull indicator. So the fact that we're seeing lower prices right now, although, everybody suspected, hey, government shutdown's over, the chart's supposed to pump. Why is it not pumping? Well, we're still working off a sell signal. Like, this is what money's actually doing. What they're talking about is not what's going on. This is what's really going on. And we had our first, hey, get out of Dodge signal right here at 122 BTC. We don't got the candles on. We're making it even easier than it needs to be. 122 sell signal, get out of Dodge. Okay, we break underneath the 100, we break, or the 20, the 100, the 50. We start bouncing on this, this 200 moving average. But when we started to go back up to this 50 moving average, I said, hey, fam, we know that the game likes to be the first mouse and the second mouse. And you guys hear me talk about it all the time, but here we go. So when we had this buy signal right here, I said, hey, the fact that we've been fighting this 200 for a while, and this is the first tap, and the markets are still working off of that October shakeout, I wouldn't buy into this, buy signal right away because it's trading into a moving average. I'd rather be above these right here, this buy signal, and it breaks above, I'll trade this. But this trade underneath this, it was like, no, we're most likely going to see some more down. Not a crystal ball, not some guru stuff, just saying, hey, maybe, the first mouse is getting the squeeze, second mouse is getting the cheese, and we end up by the lower value range. Here we are right now, exactly what we've been talking about, okay? So this gives those people who have been tapped in on this channel an opportunity to, take a step back, wait for a better entry, not care really what the markets are saying and what people are trying to get people to convince. We're still working off of this sell signal. This is why we still got some work to do. And honestly, there's quite a bit of divergence between the 5 moving average and the T line, right? This white line that turns red and white, which is the 5 moving average, and then the T line, which is yellow. And so we're right on this lower value range. If we lower the time frames, we're still having some work to do. And we're going to talk about how low Bitcoin can go. This is how it looks when we're trading the chop, and it broke above the 50, and that was looking great. But we know trading into that moving average sucks, and we're trading right into the 100, well away from the 200. So there was still obviously some work to be done. And right when we traded into the 100 moving average, it failed and pulled back. So that's what we're seeing, more pullback. How low can it go? It could definitely come back down here again and see some of these, 101, 100, and shake the markets out. And on the daily chart, this is what we're trying to avoid, is trading into this gap. But if we do, we're not going to be too shocked that we're in here again, because if we lose this lower value range, we come into some lower sections, somewhere in the 90s. Where in the 90s? Well, let's look backwards. Where have we been before? Well, we've been to 94K before. So can 94K be on the table if we lost his lower value range? 100%. And, the markets are still struggling to find its footing, and that's okay. Right now we're still working underneath the 200 moving average, and things get more bullish when we're above it. So let's see what can what can play out. But right now, we're still working over underneath the biggest bear bull indicator. What's up, Psychedelic Angel? We got the 200 moving average and this lower value range. This is what we want to hold on to. We're holding on to that 100K. And as we start to work the time frames, we work a little bit lower right here. Check this out. Back underneath the 50. We got to get back above here. So we got some work to do, fam. And this is why I'm transparent with you guys, because this is time for development. This is time for, getting some strategies together. This is time for building. This is time for, like what XPX is doing. We're going to the venue not too far away. We're going to be in San Diego, doing some other things. And it's kind of like what Jesus Coin is doing, right? We're going to be talking about Jesus Coin today, not just letting the markets bombard you and not do anything about it, but actually do something about it, right? Like you could either let the markets literally spank you to death, which they will do. They're relentless. The markets don't care. Or you can keep your community engaged and get creative and, make some. Oh, speaking of Jesus Coin, we got Profit Bear right here. Time to build. I mean, exactly, bro. This is the time to, and not just be like, okay, we're doing this. And no, this is where we build a structure so that when the momentum comes back, we have something to feed the market nonstop. So building right now, getting things established is crucial because as we can see, BTC and the markets still have some work to do, right? They still got some work to do. This doesn't mean that everything's over. Doesn't mean that, crypto's over. It just means that, hey, we're working off some sell signals. And yeah, the government shutdown's over, but that wasn't enough to pump the market. And I want you guys to see that you want to do what's on the chart and not what's being said, okay? Everybody thought that, hey, it's over and bam, we're going to pump. No, hey, we'll pump when we get above the 200. We get above that 200 and that euphoria comes back. That's when we start pumping. But right now, hey, 2-hour chart, well underneath the 200. And you know what? We start right here with the 1 hour and zoom out. You'll get a clear idea of what's going on and why things are how they are. And 1 hour chart, we had the break over the 200. Did it get a lot more fun when we got above it? Yeah, we went up to 106. That was fun. We got underneath the 200 and the party stops, and the party comes to a halt. And we come underneath, break underneath the 200. Nobody on this channel is shocked that we played this little game over and over. First mouse, second mouse. Right. And there it goes right there. Why? Because we broke underneath the 200 and the first attempt usually trying to get back up fails. Here goes your failure. How low can BTC go on this 1 hour chart? Well, this lower value range would be a target 100K, 100,000, coming down to 100, $100,753. That's very possible coming down to this section. This is, we've been here before. And considering we're underneath the 20, we're underneath the 50, we're underneath the 100, we're underneath the 200, it's like we're not going to be surprised. We're working off a sell signal. Yeah, I mean, yeah, can totally see that. It wouldn't be hard to convince me that we could see some lower prices. And you turn on the candles, and obviously you see a whole lot of that happening right now. Here goes the candle actually wicking down here right now. But that's not to say that we don't still just keep tapping this thing for a while until we turn it around, right? So here goes that lower value range being touched, and you can see how significant this volume profile is for you guys to get an idea of where this thing's actually headed. And right here, red signals, we got red candles, we got red buy or red sell signals. BTC is still holding on. Yep. Profit Bear in the house. Yes, he is. We got Oliver in the house. We got a lot of projects in the house. Let's go to Ethereum next. Man, this is what's going on. I mean, everybody's feeling it. If whatever you're paired to, you're going to be feeling it. ETH is down. We're down. It's like, sheesh, right? ETH is down. We're down. Okay, what do we do? Do we just twiddle our thumbs? Do we sit on the sidelines? Do we do nothing? What do we do? What do we do? Do we accept defeat? Is that what we're doing? No, we're not doing that. And here goes some of the things that I talked about with ETH, and it's coming true, not because I'm telling you guys prophecy, but just because I'm using these filters to help me out. And we're seeing this right here. This section was like, hey, remember I was talking about that $2,500 ETH? Remember that short that I posted? I don't know if we can even scroll down that far on my channel because I'm always posting stuff, but where I was saying we were up here and I said, hey, I wouldn't trust this too much. We're hitting this 50 moving average. We're not trading above the 100. We're not trading above none of this stuff. I would probably be cautious, even though we had a buy signal, not because I was being bearish, But did it not just play out? Are we not trading underneath here? And does this not sound realistic now? Don't tell me that you're not, cautiously. Maybe when I was saying it over here, it didn't sound too realistic. Maybe when I was saying it over here, I was like, come on, Rico, the market's going to bounce right back. I'm like, hey, just be careful. That's all I'm saying. I'm not saying that ETH sucks. I'm not saying any project sucks. I'm saying, hey, why not buy more ETH down here and buy more of your project or your favorite project, whether it's Jesus Coin, whether it's, whatever it might be, whatever it might be, you're going to get to see some higher price. And we did this before. How many people were with me when we talked about, on the daily chart, when we were talking about getting ETH down here, and when it first broke above the 200 moving average, I was super bullish, right? And I said, hey, maybe a good time to buy ETH right now. It's underneath, it's above the 200 moving average, and ETH went from 2,500 above the 200 moving average over here. It went all the way up to 4,600. So we got to talk about this. We got to talk about, hey, now we're on this side. And last time we were underneath the 200 moving average, we saw a little bit of a downturn. So we can't be surprised if we're here to better ourselves, if we're here to get sharper on this, if we're here to honestly partially survive the market. We have to have some accountability. We have to be transparent with, hey, when's a good time to actually get into this? Now, honestly, none of this is financial advice. I'm not a financial advisor. I'm not pretending to be one, but this could be a better entry for some ETH, right? If you're sitting on the sidelines and you're like, you know what? Let me get some more ETH down here. And if it got back above, hey, I'll change we'll change our verdict, right? But right now, as of right now, when I was telling you guys like, hey, to be careful up here because of these gaps and the way that the market was feeling, it's being validated. Now, I'm not saying that ETH cannot hold on to this lower value range right here and start to march to the right and get back above that 200 moving average, and the market just, starts to rally and roar all over again. I'd rather that happen than anything else, but I'd be doing this channel wrong if I didn't say, hey, let's pay attention to this potential downside risk, right? Let's just keep it 100 with each other. Like, we're not leaving the market. We're not deleting our Telegram apps, fam. Are you deleting your crypto Twitter? Your X? No. Are you deleting your MetaMask? No. Are you deleting your Phantom wallet? Come on. What else are we going to do after getting bit by the crypto bug? So can we not at least do the dance with the bug, with this crypto bug really good? I'd rather be light on my feet with this thing that I love, because I don't even know what I would do. I would have to go to like Hobby Lobby and buy me like some kind of, RC plane and start up a whole new something. I don't know what I would do with myself. Start putting puzzles together. I don't know what I would do with myself. I would have to be I applied for Starbucks so I can sell you coffee. I like that. I love the chat. I love the chat, man. It's part of the reason, man. It's part of the reason I love what I do here. Part of the reasons, honestly. Yeah, so we're not deleting any of this, Saphir. We're not going to Hobby Lobby. What are we going to do? So we're here to stay. So how can we make sure that while we're here, and we know that this is the future, that we do better in this space and we keep ourselves sharp? And I think by holding ourselves accountable with potential downside risk and not just being, it's going to the moon, which we want to go to the moon. But man, I'd rather my friend tell me I got some broccoli in my teeth than let me walk around the whole day with a piece of broccoli in my teeth and just pretend. Like, come on, bro. Like, honestly, if you're that close to me, like, where is it going? Do we got some broccoli in our teeth right now? Well, crypto has some broccoli in their teeth right now. It's a weird analogy, but nonetheless, we could see some cheaper prices. Now, if it bounces off this lower value range and we start to trade upwards, cool. I'm all up for it. We could see the candles are doing their darnest to hold on to this. What I'm cautious of is I know that when volume is very light and I see a gap like this, boy, it's like a slip and slide. Honestly, it'll slide right through. Phew, right to the right to where we've been before, and we've seen that price has been here before. So we're keeping an eye on these prices for Ethereum. Let's go to the next one. We already have 300 people live. We're going to be going to a Jesus coin space later on. There's going to be more crypto to give away. I'm going to be giving away some Jesus coin on this live stream as well. And then we're going to be doing another one. So I'm giving away Jesus coin on a 2X today, because not only during the live stream, but also later on. And the best way to make sure that you guys get that giveaway, which is very valuable, is to make sure that you guys completely engage with this channel, engage on X, push this as hard as you guys can, because we're about to be giving you guys free money. The markets suck right now. You don't want no free money. If you can't get the free money, how are you going to get the hard money? You know, a little breezy now, getting a little chilly. All right, let's go ahead and go to the next. Let's go to BNB. We're going to take care of all the blue chips. We're going to do some giveaways, talk about your favorite plays. I want you guys to tell me what you guys are buying. Like, don't be shy in the chat. Like, for the, don't be shy. Okay. Like, tell me what you're holding. Tell me what you're holding. We need a little bit of Jesus coin for hope in the market, man. We need a little bit more than just a little. We need a little bit more than just a little. Here we go, man. Rico the pilot airdropping on all of us, man. We're gonna have some fun, and yeah, this is what we're here to do. We're here to navigate these spaces and have some fun. Here we go with BNB. Can I say I told you so, right? Because some people take it the wrong way, but let's say I told myself. How about that? It's like, here goes that sell signal. Sheesh, man, that thing looks amazing. Let's zoom in over here. If you guys are tuning in also on the vertical version, which is super cool, because shout out to StreamYard has upgraded some things. We're doing a lot better as far as YouTube, because now we're also on the vertical side too. So people can be swiping up and passing right by and checking us out. So that's pretty cool as well. We got ADA on Sui. Don't fade the AI coins. No, you can't fade AI coins. No, you can't do that. Now we got Moon AI too. That's another AI play. Let's see if the Moon AI community pulls up. Get them in here as well. They're finding a nice little floor. Every community should be pulling up right now. There's about to be a solid live stream. We don't got a space for quite a bit, so we're about to be turning up, giving some crypto away, and then going full degen mode in just a bit. So pull up. Here goes that buy signal. Then we get a sell signal. And this is where I was like, hey, sell signal breaking to 50. That's a major moving average. When it breaks that moving average, what does it do? It finds the next. There we go. We found the next, right? We break down to the 100. It's like, still not looking too good. We're breaking underneath the 100. What happens? We break the level, find the next. And this is why this line is here already, right? Because we see this gap. And did we not just march to this when we were talking about it up here? How did we snatch these prices up off this table? How did we snatch these? That's why sometimes, like, if you ask, like, where did they get these prices from? Like that, sometimes I want to ask that in spaces, like, why did you pick that price? That you said, I think Bitcoin, or I think this is going to that price. Like, sometimes I want to ask, but then I just don't. But it's like, why did you pick that price? Is it just a price you picked, or is it like a price that you? Because right now we're being able to find these prices. And not because I'm smarter than anybody. I'm using a volume profile, and this tells us where the money is at. And right here, we know when liquidity is light, and somehow we get right where this yellow line is at. We're cruising right on that. And considering that we're trading underneath the 100, and if I hide these candles really quick, let's hide the candles. We got some divergence right there. You see that between the T line and the 5 moving average? So would we be shocked if we came down here and traded on top of the 200? Probably not. Nobody rocking with me on this channel would be like, I'll probably place my buys right here, right? Nobody's going to be shocked on this channel if we cruise and we trade sideways right here. Nobody. Now, it would suck if we broke underneath this 200 moving average, because we see all this light volume over here, and we can trade into some more of these gaps. And this is where that 600 and some of these things start to, take effect. But a lot of things are trading right on the 200, and this is where we get optimistic, and we're like, hey, it'd be nice if these things would bounce off this 200 moving average, especially on these higher time frames. Would be perfect, because then Charlie would do good, Jesus coin would do good, XPX would do good, Kendu would do good, right? Because that's what happens. These markets, they pull. You can feel it. You can feel it. It was a lot more happy on BNB coins when we were at 1300 BNB. We can feel it. Although we should be happy that, we're at 947, which is super bullish. We're still not, the markets can feel that. So trading underneath the 100, I could see if BNB, if it did not hold on to this lower value range right here, it could potentially come down to this 200 and bounce off of this at 890 and trade into this range right here and start bouncing on this. Not because I'm saying something, but just because it's done this before. Look at how when that wipeout in October happened, whoop, straight to what? The 200 moving average. Straight to the 200 moving average. So that 200 moving average is pretty important. And we can see when we get underneath it, it gets pretty bearish. So we don't want to get underneath it. And these things are pretty fanned out, all these moving averages. So we could probably see some maybe some trading right here for a while, going sideways where we could hold this until we can turn these moving averages over and roll them over to the north side. But right now, we could possibly be seeing some cheaper prices on BNB if it trades into this gap and starts trading on this 200 moving average, which is lower than $900. It's around 880. So check that out. BNB has performed better, most coins in the top 5, better than ADA and ETH this run. It certainly has. I mean, BNB is looking like it could be the play for all things. Probably taking ETH this spot. It could probably do it. If BNB could pump where like it would melt faces a little bit, it would definitely get people from ETH to start pouring over. Like I think ETH or BNB over 2K would be hard for people not to FOMO into it as some way or another. And just the whole narrative would be BNB flipping ETH. I think over 2K would definitely do that. BNB right now still has some work to do. Let's go to Solana for those Sol people. Load up on your Solana for sure. Here we go. Let's go to just the Coinbase one. Let's see where we're at. None of this stuff happened right here. All of these crashes, right? Man, it's crazy. That's how it is. All these trading into these moving averages and not getting above them is why you have a whole lot of, you have a big nothing burger. When you go and you're bouncing off this 200, you trade into that, you're trading into that. This is why we fail. This is why we fail. And let's just turn off the candles. Lately, I've been looking with the candles off. Man, it's kind of clean. I see why people use the line chart now. You know how sometimes you have the option to use the line chart on CEXs? I see why now. I totally see why. It's like, just get out the way sometimes. Here you go. You got your sell signal right here, right at the point of control, and chart coming down straight to the lower value range. Daily chart. Where do you want to use this? Go to this website right here, blunthouseta.com, and you guys can get where all of these things come packed together. And it would be a huge tool because, without the volume profile, how would we know? You would have to look backwards. You could do it without it, right? You could look backwards and be like, okay, we've been here before. Most likely we'll come here again. But this is where we actually get to see. And if Solana kept trading, it looks like it can come lower, honestly. It's trying its darnest to hold on to this, but the markets are, pulling back right now. BTC is pulling back. I see Aster pulling back on my other screen. I see the rest of the markets pulling back. The markets are just pulling back. So although the markets are pulling back, the question is, how far are they going to pull back to? Nobody really knows. We're just going to keep tracking price. This could be a section where it holds, this lower value range to turn around. We just don't see that just yet because honestly, the chart is still, you're still tons of divergence in, the T line and the 5. Go to a lower time frame and the markets are still pulling back. So, we're going to avoid catching a falling knife, but this 4-hour chart is what I would trade Solana on. It's not financial advice, but I would be looking at this. Look how underneath this red line is trouble. Underneath the red line, down, perfect. Above the red line, going up, easy. Underneath the red line, down, perfect. Trying to go into that red line and not breaking above it, down, perfect. It's like, shoo. It'll show you. It will literally show you. It will tell you back to back. So the fact that we're trading a little choppy right here, we're kind of trading to the right, was looking good, and we started to break up. That would have been awesome, but now the market is correcting again, so we're pulling right back down. And honestly, it looks like we can probably even come down to underneath 150 on Solana because it's just still looking bearish. It's not looking like it's holding its floor just yet. Now we know the crypto is pretty wild and it can just snap back and do some kind of V-shaped recovery. But I mean, I'm not going to bet on that. What are you going to put your money in that somehow out of nowhere there's going to be a V-shaped recovery? No, I'd rather just, hey, do we see this happening on a 1-hour chart? The 2-hour, the 3-hour, the 4-hour? It's like, okay, on the 1-hour chart, I like this. I like that we're holding the same range that we've been in. We've been here before. We've been at 153 here. So we're here again. But I need to get above some of this stuff. The markets they will get you. They will get you. And up here would have been nice. Look at this 1-hour chart. Break underneath the 200, 195. That would have been a great short. From 195, you would have been like, you know what? Tired of trading against against the flow. It gets underneath the 200. I'm shorting this thing. And bam, this short from 195, you would have looked like Rain Man. down to 150. Nice. You know, it never broke above the 200. I'm not getting out of it. I don't care if it says buy or sell. I'm not getting out of it. Now, if I see something that gets above that 200, then I'm out. But even right now, this is, still not good for so. Shorts are looking good. We had a little bit of light at the end of the tunnel, and then the market's pulled right back. And this is why you have to have your stop losses. This is why you got to have these. He says, so yes, I do expect a V-shaped recovery. I have no fear. And yeah, it's going to happen, man. But you don't want to be putting tens of thousands of dollars just betting on a V-shaped recovery on a long on a futures trade. I'm not trying to get liquidated, right? You don't want to get liquidated. And this is for some of this stuff is for those who are like this section right here is kind of for those who are trading with leverage and all that stuff. I want to make sure that you guys get in, print some capital to buy more Jesus coin, to buy more XPX, to buy more FEG token, to buy your favorite plays. And the way that we do this is by getting in at a good price. And for me, getting it at a good price builds confidence where I can let that confidence spill into other stuff. I let that confidence spill into other things, right? Here we go right here. So lower value range right here. And looking better, not looking great though. We still got work to do. And you can see every time frame that you're looking at, it's still got work to do. So, maybe just chill right now. But I would consider like, hey, we've been talking about it. We've been in this ugly downtrend for a while. We've been going down on Solana. Say, okay, I'm not going to get bummed out with all this stuff that's going on right now. I'm gonna wait for it to get back above this 200, and then I'm going to go long on Solana. Right now, this is not my trade, and I don't even like to chase it. This is chasing it now. This could be the bottom, or I can keep shorting it, but I'm not chasing it. It already had the nice, like this is beautiful. Whoever caught that, shout out to them. I'll wait for the next run. If it never arises, it never gets above the 200 moving average, it goes to zero. Well, I guess I never take that trade, right? Sometimes the best trade is no trade. Right now, I've been doing way less trading and just getting other things done and letting the markets do what they got to do. And that has been feeling really good. And some of the trades that I've been giving myself credit on is actually the trade that like the gains are not that high, or I get stopped out right away. It's like my stops have been a lot tighter because the market's been so volatile, and that has been actually just feeling good, like just minimizing, the losses on a trade, because you're going to have some of those. All right, so Solana still has some work to do. The upper value range up here is 162. If we can get up back to 162, maybe the races are back on. But right now, we still got work to do. We did BNB. Let's look at XRP. XRP fam, they pull up for a while, then they don't. I know XRP fam. They're a little bit closer to retail, and these market swings really, they feel them. They feel them. Here goes the daily chart on XRP, and this is some of the stuff that we talked about. And now some of these prices don't seem so wild. Up here, I was saying, hey, not looking so good. We can trade into this gap. Did we trade into this gap? Did we trade into this gap? Into the point of control? We sure did. Not because we're bearish on XRP, not because we don't like XRP, not because we don't want XRP people to win, but because we saw some weakness in the chart. We saw obviously massive pullbacks overall, and we saw some gaps that, volume was light and could most likely trade into. And now we're seeing that. So XRP, if you guys are listening, we could probably still see coming down to $2. I know there's some bullish news around XRP ETFs, but not all the ETFs made things happen bullish right away. And this is probably why XRP is working off a buy signal on the daily chart, which is looking good. Fine, cool. But it is moving into a moving average. So I'm not interested. I don't want to. I'm tired of just catching. I don't want to catch this back out, back in, back out. I want to catch this. Boom. I want to catch this. Boom. I don't want to catch all this choppiness. Somebody else can deal with that. So right now, XRP, yeah, daily signal, buy. Let's go down to the 4-hour chart. Maybe this momentum and this ETF stuff is helping it out. Straight to the 200, back down. Let's go lower. Maybe might be a good time to look at XRP. Here we go. Back above the 200, back under, back above it. Okay, let's go a little bit lower. So nice without the candles sometimes, honestly. Lately, with just the candles, just been... It's like, yeah, what? Are they red again? Right? Are the candles red again? Sure, I know. And here goes a perfect example. These are the trades that look a lot better, right? We got our buy signal and just break above the 200. Anybody could trade that. Didn't break underneath the 200. You could have got out here if you wanted to. You could just say, hey, it's not done. I'll get out here. Still a green trade. And, on the 1 hour is looking good. And of course it's looking good because, we've been underneath this for a hot minute. All of this trading since 256 down to 217. Yeah, they felt that. They definitely felt that. Buy signals on XRP, I wouldn't trust it right now. Honestly, I would just wait. Maybe it's getting ready to run. If I could see all the charts on all the time frames basically rolling over above, but the current market, the way it is, it's not feeling too good. But 1 hour is good. We're above the 200, bouncing right on it. Look how it comes right down to that 200 moving average. 2 hour chart, right to the 200 moving average. Okay, 3 hour chart. You could trade this bounce off of it. Right. I mean, that looks good. Look at that 3 hour chart. Look at that long wick. Wanted to push right above, even with all that selling pressure. It didn't print a sell signal. The buyers pushed it up. Was like, we're going higher. So maybe there's some money coming into XRP right now because it is being one of those that it is trading above the major moving averages out of all of them. And it's still just got a little bit of work to do on some of the other more higher time frames. Like right here, the 4 hour, we broke above, back underneath. If this 4 hour chart can get above this 200 moving average, it'll probably, get this thing running again. It could possibly get this thing running again. But if the market gets smacked around too much, it'll get rejected right at the 200, and then we'll come back down here to 208. So we're treading lightly, fam. We're treading lightly. All right, let's have some fun. I'm sure you guys have already been having fun already on the stream, and I appreciate that for sure. Let's go ahead and get some more people to pull up because we're going to be doing a giveaway. And actually, if you guys are listening right now, we're going to actually pull one of the giveaways right now before we get started on Jesus Coin. This is where we're going to start to stream off right here today. Make sure you guys pull up to this. Let me see really quick. So this is where we're going to start our giveaway, and then we're going to go through all your guys' plays. We got some amazing media that's going to be rolling out like nonstop around Jesus Coin and Just Shop Crypto. Obviously, they're going to be mentioned at the venue that I'm going to in San Diego in about a week or so. So that's going to be a lot of fun. But this is another edition of what I'm talking about. Like as the markets are doing what the markets have to do, like you don't have to just stand by and just get obliterated. You can do something. You can get your community active. You can think of stuff to do. And right here, we got Jesus Coin definitely doing some stuff, getting listed on Just Shop Crypto. Massive move, joining some of the other big projects for sure. The likes of Kendu. You got Veteran Token. You got Zach Humphreys. I mean, he was just live today with, hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of viewers, thousands of viewers on one of his platforms. Absolutely amazing. We got the CBC on there as well, the Crypto Breakfast Club. So this is not just exposure to Rico Moneybags. This is not just exposure to the XPX community. This is exposure to the cross-pollination that we have on Just Shop Crypto. This is how you break out of your echo chamber. You already told everybody around you about what you got going on. Everybody around you knows, like everybody around me knows about XPX, right? But how can we get some things going? And I think this is where crypto sometimes struggles quite a bit because there is a bit of like, where people don't want to blend together and stuff. And that's dangerous because I remember from the last bull run how dangerous that can be. And you don't want that in the space. And this is why we have something like justshopcrypto.com where, you guys can get some of that cross-pollination that is super important. Let's come over here to this right now. Let's go to justshopcrypto.com. Super bullish. When you got Zach Humphreys on here, you got so many different brands. We got Veteran Token. We have CBC on there. We got Zach Humphreys. We have the XPX merch on there, the Veteran Token merch. We're going to have limited edition, more merch coming out. This is how you get your community engaged and honestly break out of your echo chamber. If you're telling the same people and you're wondering why things are not happening, it's because they already know. They already know. Everybody there already knows about this stuff. But what can you do? You can go to, the Crypto Breakfast Club and go talk to these guys that are bullish on, RWA. They're bullish on Ondo. You can't keep joining the same spaces and expect to sit and expect different results. This is how you make new things happen. And we've been seeing a lot of, look at this right here. Whoa. Oh my God, this is right now. Oh my God. I'm actually gonna post this right now for you guys. This is a little bit of a Rico giving you guys some alpha right now. Here you guys go right here. If you guys are bullish right now, go over right now. Whoa, fam. Come on, fam. Oh my God. That blue one is, man. Okay, fam. And it begins. And it begins. That is bullish right there. Let's go to all products again. Kind of go through this list. Let's go to this shirt as well. I mean, this is priced very reasonable, fam, to just get the exposure out there. This is a very bullish shirt. If you guys ask me, established in 2023. I can see this everywhere already. Honestly, I can see this everywhere already. If you guys are looking to get this merch ahead of the time, this blue one looks absolutely amazing. This is the spot to go to, and this is how you guys break out of your echo chamber. I mean, this is not something that I've just been saying. This has actually been happening with multiple projects. We've been seeing people post pictures with, the Can Do merch all around the world. Like, this is not stuff that we're just saying and we're trying to, hey, this is actually happening with massive cross-pollination with, people in Paris, people just around the world, rocking this merch and doing some great things. There's also some new merch by Veteran Token. Shout out to Marlon for doing these updates as well. We got a lot of projects queued up, a lot of things going on. So Jesus Coin right now is obviously what we're showcasing. You guys don't want to miss out on this. This is so cool to see this evolve right here. We're going to be giving away some merch as well. A matter of fact, if you guys are really rocking with me, this is, cheaper than your coffee. This is right now, and this is live right now. We're going to do a Jesus Coin giveaway in just a bit. But the first 4 people to buy this shirt and DM me the receipt, you will be getting your funds back, right? So the Amazon of crypto, this is what it's all about, man. People want to just make their merch store. We could have did xpxmerch.com and like, what? For what? Macy's didn't do that. JCPenney didn't do that. The mall doesn't do that. These stores don't do that. So we're ripping a page out of corporate America, out of the corporate world, to make sure that, we get a lot of exposure. When you go to a store, there's a whole bunch of brands in there. And that's the thing with crypto. Crypto still hasn't figured that out. It gets very tribal in crypto, and people stifle their growth like that. I've been through a lot of crypto cycles. I was a part of some projects that wanted to be like that, and that's how they operated. And I guess it made sense for them during that time, but they're not here right now. They didn't make it, and I think partially it's because you have an Easter Island effect, where nobody's allowed to go see what's going on and nobody's there, and everybody there already knows what it is. But how do you get more resources? How do you get new people? And this is what Just Shop Crypto is really all about. So like I said, if you guys can come over here to the link that I just posted at Just Shop Crypto, place your orders, send me a DM to let me know that you've made a purchase, and I can see the receipt, and I'll send you some crypto to reimburse you, just so we can start this wave really loud for Jesus Coin. This is pretty cool, and this is happening live right now. Later on, it's more merch is actually going to go live. There's more additions that are going to go live, but this is a sneak peek of the first ones that are actually going live as we speak right now. And this hat and this shirt is just crazy bullish. And so you got the snapback and you got the trucker cap, and I think they're both fire. I think you guys should get both of them in multiple colors and hand them out. We're going to do some of that as well. So let's come over here to the giveaway tool, and then we're going to talk about Jesus Coin. Go to their let's refresh this. We're having some issues here. There we go. Free crypto. I want hashtag Jesus. Boom. Just like that. And I'm even going to put it. Let me put hashtag Jesus right there. Bam. Because if I win, and I'm a winner, because I know I am, I'll double it. So right now, we're going to be doing some Jesus Coin giveaway right now. Hashtag Jesus in the chat right now as we go over to their X account. We're going to talk about what they got going on. If you guys are listening over on X, it is very important, if you're listening over on X, to come over to YouTube. and put hashtag Jesus. I mean, when was the last time you seen this many hashtag Jesus? So we're already on to something. Prophet Bear, we're already on to something. So I mean, we might have Jesus's ear ringing with this stream right here because we're doing really good. Let's get a little bit of that up in the chat, man. That's good. Right, that's good. We need some goodness, man. With the markets, we need some goodness. Let's go to Jesus Coin right now. Talk a little bit about what they got going on their website, a little bit what they got going on their X. I'll post this right here. And I think this is one brand that nobody can disagree with me that is probably well recognized around the world. Around the world. Let's be honest. You know, we keep track of time because of BC, before Christ. So, I mean, this is Nike has nothing. Adidas has nothing. Balenciaga has nothing. When it comes to brand recognition, I think this is probably one of the main ones that has the biggest brand recognition around the world. So let's go. Appreciate the super chats, fam. That will be going right back into Jesus. So all those super chats and things that we got going on right now for this stream, I do want this to go right back into it. I also want to mention that the majority, we did something really special with Jesus Coin and something really special with the merch. And I do want to put this out there to let you guys know that we're actually doing, and we usually don't put this out there like that, but I do want you guys to know that we're doing a higher profit share towards Jesus Coin because I really support this project. They have a nonprofit organization, 503c1 nonprofit church already on crypto. I think that this is going to be a movement. I think that everything will be on the blockchain. And we're giving the majority of the profits towards this project to really help this endeavor grow and to also roll out the red carpet for more projects like this in the future. I don't think that this is going to be the only one that actually 501c3. Yeah, my bad, bro. I don't think this is going to be the only one that is this, right? And we've been talking about this for a while on the channel, that these are how these things are going to roll out. So yeah, we're going to be doing. So I just want to let you guys know that the majority of what you guys support here with Jesus Coin and this merch is actually going to a really good cause. And we'll talk about that right now, actually. So I posted the website for you guys. And let's grab this again just so, because I see the chat is going wild. Like I said, hashtag Jesus Coin for some free Jesus. I mean, that even sounds good, man. That's nice. I mean, the crypto space needed that, right? So let's come over here. And like I said, give them a follow also right here at Jesus Tokens with an S. Let me copy this, post this in the chat. Fam over here, very nice. And like I said, brand recognition through the roof. Let me post this over here. And this is what I'm talking about right here and why we're doing this as well. They have their 501c3 nonprofit right here. And you guys can pull up on a regular basis. You know, this is something that I think a lot of people need in the space because, I mean, honestly, the space is pretty bitter. Like, I mean, some people need a little bit of God in their life. Honestly, if you're too bitter in your life and you've been having bummed out day after bummed out day, you probably need a little bit of Jesus in your life, honestly, because, oh, man, this space. And I got to give the women a lot of credit in this space. I think Web3 has, and I don't want the men getting bummed out. Okay, don't get all mad. It's just that I think the men almost complain more than the women do in this space. I see Sharon up in here, but boy, do I hear the guys just being mopey all the time. It's like, God, you sound like a soup sandwich, like my drill sergeant used to say, you're like a soup sandwich. You're just like, oh my God, you're so mopey. You're so bitter. You're like, nothing about you gets me pumped up. It's like, oh my God, you're such a turn off. It's like, oh my God. So I think that this is good. I think people need some positivity in the space because some of the spaces, man, the energy that's around is not all there all the time, man. I'm a person that I protect my energy on a regular basis. Like I'm quick to move around. Like I don't have to play anybody's games, and you don't either, fam. Like if somebody's being down and out on a regular basis, you can press mute. You know how many times I press mute when I don't, or I don't want to hear just like that stuff, and we're stuck in the space. Like I'm not gonna listen to that down and out stuff. I don't want to hear that mopey stuff. I'll wait till your mic turns off because then I know the mopiness is over. I don't want to hear that stuff. You know, even in the real world, like if I'm in a crowd and I see people starting to gossip or stuff like that, or like they're talking bad about somebody, I move around so quick. I want peace and prosperity. So if you want a little bit of peace and prosperity and you're feeling like, hey, the crypto market has been bearish lately, or maybe it's been putting you down and out because let's be honest, okay? It does weigh on us, okay? To say that it doesn't, and to think that we're just invincible and we don't need no tools to mitigate this stuff, that's just being naive. So we need something. Whether you're meditating, whether you're pulling up to these the crypto church, which I told you guys that this was going to happen in the space, and I don't think this is going to be the last one. I don't think this is going to be the last one. And I really want to show Jesus Coin what we're all about. We have amazing amount of potential. We've been talking to some other churches. We also have a community member that's been talking to some churches also in Chicago, because I'm going to let you guys know right now, whether Rico does it or not, these churches will be accepting cryptocurrency. And obviously XPX already helps a lot of people do that. But I've been telling you guys that this is going to happen. The whole world will be on the blockchain. So fam, if you guys can, also let's give the crypto church a follow. This is X Crypto Church. Give them a follow. Okay. I'm letting you guys know right now. This is going to be a meta. I told you guys about PolyFi meta way before everybody was talking about it. I told you guys when the political meta was over and then everybody hated me for it. I got a lot of DMs from some KOLs that were still promoting political finance tokens. And they were like, hey bro, why are you saying this about these Trump coins and these coins? We're still, because it's done. And I like to keep it real with my channel. If you like me, you love me. If you don't like me, you're going to hate me. You figure that out. You deal with that. That has nothing to do with me. But at least at the end of the day, I know that keeping it real goes a long way, right? People having integrity goes a long way. I can sleep at night. I don't got nothing to worry about. I sleep like a little baby at night. I put both my hands together like this, and I sleep like a little baby, right? So it's like, and how do you do that? You keep your energy clean, right? You can just keep your vibes clean and make sure you're locked in and you find some great people in the space. But here we go. Let's go into, we got Paul Chain even in here. What's up, Paul Chain? What's up, man? I'm letting you guys, if whoever's listening, look, we're going to be doing some Jesus Coin giveaway. It's going to be a lot of fun. So you guys don't want to miss out for this. So I'm letting you guys pull up. If you're listening on X, come over. I'm letting you get these entries in. Let's go to their X account and talk about what they got going on. I'm milking it for you guys, man. I just want you guys to win, honestly. We got some amazing media coming out as well. So right now, 3 p.m. Eastern time, fam, obliterate this. Is 26 likes, 14 retweets. Come on, fam. Let me share this link over here. Do something good for this space. I should check and see who's really rocking with me. Like, I should come over here and see if the people who say that are rocking with me really reposted this. Because I don't know how you did not repost this. You know how much work goes into this behind the scenes for your bag? Crazy amount of work. All you got to do is use this thing, use a mouse and click, and you're good. Crazy amount of work goes into this. So don't fade this right here. Here goes the space later on. Let me share this link as well. Set your reminders, 3 p.m. Eastern time. We're going to be talking about the merch drop. We're going to be talking about Jesus. And honestly, I'm checking, man. I'm checking. Here we go. So super bullish on Jesus Coin. Fam, they are also on multiple different blockchains. Let's go to their X account and I'll post their contract addresses so you guys can get, here goes their Ethereum contract address. And here goes their Solana contract address. This is the original Jesus. This is the Jesus that's been alive since 2023. This is the one you want to go for. This is the one that has an actual, amazing market cap to liquidity ratio. I mean, that cannot be ignored. So very, very cool. So yeah, got it right here, even on base. So here you guys go. I'm going to post the base. Copy this. Boom. Post that right there for you guys. Check that out. Very bullish on you guys. All right, now let's talk about where we're at with the chart. We know Jesus Coin is live in multiple areas. We know that they got a real church. We know that I told you guys about the political finance tokens. And I also told you guys when they were done and over with, and even caught a little bit of heat, but I didn't care. It's like, what are you guys going to do? Yell at me with your PFP? What is that going to do? It's over, right? He got elected. The political finance is over. But I'm telling you guys right now, this meta is going to be a meta. We want retail to come in so bad, but we're not asking ourselves, like, what are some of the things that retail is going to buy? Like, I think that's where you need to, like, try to navigate this space. This is not financial advice, but when retail comes in, if that's the last goal, where is retail going to put their money? Like, where could they look for places to put their money? How many of you guys probably know some retail people that believe in Christ? Probably quite a bit. I mean, probably the majority of retail that you know, probably depending what country you live in. Obviously, we got people tuning in from around the world, and depending where you guys are tuning in from, maybe there's one religion more than the other. But if you don't think that religion is going to be on the blockchain, or God's not going to be on the blockchain, or you're not going to be on the blockchain, or your house lien is not going to be on the blockchain, or your car title is not going to be on the blockchain, you really are missing the whole idea. Everything, unless there's no electricity, your medical records, your doctor's notes, your everything will be on the blockchain. When you walk into church and you're going to do a donation, they're not going to pass the basket around and just keep collecting coins. You know, you don't think something like Jesus coin could do really good if what they were collecting was people buying Jesus coin off the market and donating it into a wallet? People are missing this. Buddha coin, Mohammed coin. I'm not trying to offend anybody, but to think about it, I think we should think about it. I think we should really think about, crypto being a way of expression. And we saw that through that political finance era. And I really think that people should consider, as silly as it might think or it might sound, I'm sure a lot of people might be like, no way. Okay. Just remember that remember when I told you guys the same thing, like when I told everybody, buy BNB right now at $450 because it's going to break 1K. And it sounded really crazy. And you know what? BNB went up to $700 and something and started to pull back. And all these new people, I don't know who gave them permission, were saying, that's it, it's over. No altcoin season. Remember that? Or did we forget? Because people forget so fast that you can almost say anything in this space and people will still rock with you because you're hiding behind a PFP, right? And spaces that nobody even listens to later on and listens to the recordings. So it's easy for people to say this stuff. But I think people should really think about some of these plays like this. When retail comes in, this is going to be huge. If it ain't got gold, it ain't got silver. If it ain't got gold, if I ain't got silver, if I don't got gold, if I don't got silver, but a little bit of crypto, you still find Jesus. You got to have a little bit of this in your wallet. And I think people should just understand that everything's going to be on the blockchain. And this is going to be a meta. I got a bag over here. I'm still holding. This is how I'm going to be giving away some Jesus coin because, like I said, I got a bag way back over here. Honestly, I wasn't a part of none of this, but when I seen this play and seen this community, how strong they were, I got a bag right here. This is when in this era over here, we started talking about Jesus coin, and we've been talking about it for quite a while. We've been promoting it and letting people know through the ups and downs. And, I could have got out right here at 40 something million. And it would have been nice to just go towards that 90 million, just break it. But I really do think that this project has what it takes. It's a matter of everybody starting to, hold together, push past these market caps and let the markets put a little bit of wind underneath our wings. But when retail comes in, people are going to want some exposure to this, and people are not going to sell their Jesus coin. I think this is going to be some of the best holders in the market. And when you talk about holders and you're talking about money in the market, 1.2 in liquidity, $4 million market cap, you don't have that in this space. You don't have this type of market cap liquidity ratio. So this is a project that you guys want to consider to accumulate, or I'll remind you guys when it was down here at $4 million market cap, when we're breaking past 90 million and retail starts to pour into the space, how relevant, getting ahead of this narrative is. So this is super early. Don't wait for everybody else to be talking about it. Don't wait for retail to pour in, and of course they're going to buy Jesus coin. Of course, as retail starts to learn more about crypto, as crypto pours into the churches, people are going to be looking like, okay, there's a Jesus coin out. They're going to buy some of that. It takes a little bit longer than some of the other stuff, but to say that it's not going to happen would be crazy. I mean, I don't think it's that accurate. So here we go right here. We're going to pull this one right here. This is going to be the first giveaway of Jesus coin. We're going to be doing some more. And also we're going to go back to the merch because we got a lot of people pulling up, and I want to go back to the merch and actually do another giveaway just to really have a strong impact. And honestly, I really like seeing all the hashtag Jesus coin in the chat right now. This is the most I've seen Jesus been posted almost anywhere, to be honest with you guys, on X or YouTube. So I think we're on the right track of doing the right thing for this project. And I think nobody can disagree with that. So let's go ahead and pull this tab right now. 147 entries. That is absolutely amazing. I want to give a big shout out to Profit Bear. He is kind of him and a lot of the people behind Jesus Coin is one of the reasons that we're getting this done. Profit Bear has been somebody who's been absolutely amazing, not just to Jesus Coin, but to this channel. A lot of the channel members that you guys see, he's been gifting this channel, so many channel members, and it's really nice to see all of this come full circle. And to see this chat in this live stream just absolutely explode like this. And like I said, I appreciate the super chats, appreciate the channel memberships. All of that is absolutely really appreciated. It goes right back into the channel. It goes right back into all of the community that we have here. So I appreciate you guys. Here we go. The first winner. Oh man, what a great winner too. XPX community member. I mean, diamond. You want to talk about diamond hand holders right here? You want to talk about solid community members? If we go to XPX right now, you can tell that we run a real WAGME channel. A lot of people say that they're WAGME and they're like, oh, we're all going to make it, but they act really tribal. Like people say one thing and do another. Like, and it's best that they stay away from me because I'll call them out on it. I'm just going to, if it walks like a duck and quacks like a duck, I'm going to call it a duck. So if you have a problem with being exposed of who you really are, it's probably the best idea to keep it moving, because XPX really runs a WAGME. You know, XPX would have just made XPX merch. But if you go anywhere on these XPX community members, you're going to see a bunch of Jesus Coin on there right now, because there's enough money in this market to stop with the tribalism and have something really solid. And the best way to do that is to grow our communities. How can we grow our communities? By creating things like Just Shop Crypto that really create the WAGME movement. We're not just saying, oh, WAGME, we're all gonna make it. Talk is cheap, bro. Talk is too cheap, and this space is filled with a lot of this. Pop, 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 the yapping of the gums, but literally no action. And right here, you have action from this amazing community. We're gonna do another Jesus Coin giveaway. And this is, like I said, we could probably go to anywhere in XPX right now, and you're gonna see the real WAGME movement of what it looks like. You got Jesus Coin right here. You know, you got, I mean, people all over. You got Meme the World. You know, you scroll down, you got what? You got Jesus Coin over here as well. It's just popping up everywhere. You got Jesus Coin right there. I'm sure we clicked on this and we checked the rest of the XPX community. Let's click on some more XPX community. Okay, cool. Let's scroll down. Do we got XPX community engaging? Do we got Troll King engaging? Is it everywhere? Is it what? Is it over here as well? Is Jessica too? So let me go to Jessica. Not Jessica. Is this XPX community? So like I said, a lot of people in this space say that they're WAGME and that they're all for everybody. But when you talk is cheap, like, let me see it. Let me see it. Let me see it. You know, and sometimes there's some of the people that I don't get it. But you know what? Like I said, we're going to call things exactly how they are. And if we say we're going to do something, we're going to do that. Why not be those people in the space? The other stuff, I'm bored of that already, especially coming from where I'm from. It's like, I can see right through it. I'm not buying that. I'm not buying that you're this cool or you're acting like WAGME. I can see right through it. You're not WAGME. Your actions don't say WAGME. So here you got Jessica. Whoa. I mean, this is an XPX community member. Jesus is over here. You got Meme the World. Jesus is over there. I mean, this is WAGME at its finest, man. And this is what it's honestly supposed to be. Can we go to Roger? Let me check Roger. Let me see. What? No way. Over here too? What? And this is what WAGME is supposed to be about, man. This is what WAGME is supposed to be. Oh, this was so much fun for the BTC conference. We're everywhere. We are everywhere. We're going to do another poll on Jesus Coin right now, but I just want to show you guys what a WAGME movement looks like. And if you just look around, it's easy to check people's receipts. It's so easy in this space because it's just the majority of it's talk, right? So it's real easy to be like, so you guys are WAGME? How come when I go to your guys' page, I see zero instance of what you guys are like? Prove it. And that's why it's good to, what is this? Is this somebody else? Is this Jace? Is this Prophet Bear and Jesus tokens? What? A hope? What? No way. This will be a great space. I'm looking forward to working alongside the amazing Jesus token community. This will only make the two communities and projects that much more stronger. So bullish on this new relationship at Rico Moneybags and Prophet Bear are about to bring it. Whoa. What? Who's Jace? Who's this guy? Right? Collaboration at its finest. I mean, this is what it's supposed to be, and this is what people look for in the space. So we're here giving you guys exactly what is supposed to be being produced in this space, and not because, hey, this, that. No, we want WAGME, man. We want this to really be something. And I'm doing payments. Jesus Coin is not doing payments. What would it matter that I'm really close to Jesus Coin? What would it matter that I'm really close to Kendu? And people get so like, I don't know what it is. It's like and I think like I have nothing but faith and I have nothing but confidence that I'm gonna win no matter what. I don't care what you're doing. That doesn't affect me and my W. I'm going for the W no matter what. So let's get a bunch of people that are going for the W together, so it's easier for us to make it to that. And that's what we have right here with this WAGMI movement at its finest. When you come over here and you check out Just Shop Crypto, you see Veteran Token, you see Crypto Breakfast Club, you see Zach Humphrey's brand, you see Kendu, you see XPX. I mean, it's it's here. It looks so good. It looks so good. Are you guys not buying this? Like I said, if you guys come over here, the first orders that cop some of this merch and sends me like, hey, I got it, Rico. Hook me up. I got it though. This baby blue hits so hard. I'm gonna post this for you guys right here. If you're not buying this right now, you're gonna miss out on the movement. You're gonna miss out on the movement. And we're gonna do another giveaway. We got Dynamite as our first winner. We're gonna do another one. This is probably some of the hardest merch out here right now. Let's be honest. The sheep with the glasses is on another level, fam. Here goes your holy rage. This is meme at its finest, fam. I like these royal ones. Let me see how blue. Man, these blue ones hit really hard. So here we are. We're going to do another giveaway for you guys in just a bit. I'm obviously milking it for you guys. I'm letting you guys get your entries, even getting maybe a family member next to you that's on their phone. Say, hey, get off of TikTok for a second. Come over here and get some of this holy rage and support something that's actually going to be supporting a church as well, right? You got your hats, your disciple. This is just fire, fam. And you got your Kendu merch. This is cross-pollination. This is WAGMI. If you guys want to know what it looks like and you guys are looking around into space and, hey, what does the WAGMI stuff actually look like? What is it supposed to be? Well, this is what it looks like. This is what breaking out of your echo chamber looks like. How many times? This is just so bullish. So let's do another pull, and we'll keep it moving for more projects. I'm going to post this contract address again for you guys. Get a bag of Jesus coin and make sure you guys join us later on, because we're going to be doing another giveaway, $100 worth of Jesus coin on that space later on. If you're not at that space and you can't get the free money, then you tell me how you're going to get the hard money. If I'm putting up free money and I'm saying, here goes free money, and you're like, no, nah. Tell me how you're going to get the hard money, because there's going to be some money that's a little bit difficult to make. You got to be able to prove to yourself you can get that easy money first, and we're going to get that easy money. Let's pull the other winner. Dynamite Crypto. Send me a DM. Let's see who's going to be the next one to win. Like I said, if I win, I'll double it and we'll do it again, because I'm trying to win too. I mean, I like to win. It's in my DNA to win. So let's go. Who is it going to be? Who is it going to be? Man, Prophet Bear won that the TA from Escobar. Mira lo narco de Escobar. Okay, Escobar. I need you to send me your @handle for Telegram. I need you to join the Jesus Coin Telegram. I'm gonna check for sure. So make sure that you also join their Telegram. All of you guys that are listening to this space and want to be in for that winning that we're going to be doing later on as well, for that raffle for that $100 worth of Jesus coin, you guys are going to want to join this Telegram, because if you're not inside of this Telegram and you send me your @handle for TG, and I check similar groups, and you're not inside this, I'm just going to run your giveaway on the next stream. So make sure that you join. Make sure that you guys join. So Escobar, Pablo Escobar, por favor, déjame saber. Okay. General Zode. Let me see. Very cool. Okay. Joining now. Sounds good. Everybody should join this TG right now and send them like they're like, whoa, what's going on? Why is everybody joining? Congratulations, everybody. For sure. Super bullish. And I'm going to share this space link one more time for you guys, and then we're going to move on to the next project. We got some XPX stuff to talk about. We got some Clash token stuff to talk about. We got a lot of things to talk about. We got some Moon AI. Where's the Moon AI community? Let's get them up in here. We're not done. I just want to do a proper just seeing that many hashtag Jesus coin is next level. That's the most I've seen in the space. So we're on to something, Profit Bear. We're on to something, broski. And this is what we do, man. If we don't make kicking up dust is a must. I promise you guys. And a lot of people don't want to kick up dust because they're like, well, it's gonna get dusty. Yeah, it's gonna get dusty. But kicking up dust is a must. When the dust settles, we figure out what we do with it. And this is what kicking up dust looks like. Boy, did we kick up a lot of dust today. Look how much Jesus is everywhere. That's fun. I mean, that's impressive. Shout out to this chat. And I mean, I didn't do that. That was you guys. You guys are on another level. I got nothing but love and respect for you guys. And that type of support is why I work my butt off for you guys. Honestly, I mean, I will continue to do this for you guys. You guys just let me know which way we're steering this thing, and we're gonna keep doing it and doing it again. And we're gonna be having fun while we do it, because why else are we here? Like, I'm not gonna be doing this all sad and mopey with some of these people. You got me messed up. Life is too short. I died on a motorcycle, fam. I know what it's like. You're not promised tomorrow. You know, you are not promised tomorrow. You know, let me show you guys. You don't want to have one of these things, right? You see this? That's a pain, bro. That's some real life stuff. So that's why I don't play with people like that. You know, if you're being mopey and sad, hey, move around. You got some self-development to do. you got some inner work to do. I'm not doing that with you, bro. You got to work on yourself first. I'm not doing that. Life is too short, fam. So that's why you guys can see me. How many of you guys been seeing me pull up to the stream? And I mean, I keep the vibes good. I learned that the hard way. You can either humble yourself or life will humble you. Let's go to George Plays Clash Royale, fam. This is a solid play, solid Solana play. And creator coins are where it's at, fam. These are creator coins. You know, this is playing Clash, but at the end of the day, this is just creator coins at its finest, man. This creator coins are where it's at, man. Honestly, I'm bullish on the idea of creator coins. I think all creators should probably think about moving on to streaming on Pump Fun instead of streaming on things like YouTube, because it's pointless unless, you know, I'm somehow I get a lot cuter and, you know, something like that happens, and, you know, that's not going to happen. But man, we're in the shadow realm when it comes into YouTube. And one of my friends just started a YouTube channel, just posting miscellaneous, like, I don't know, other stuff. Like, their channel's doing fantastic. It's like, once your channel's put into the shadow realm, I could do another 10 years and we'll probably still be at 18,000 subscribers. Like, you know, we get a lot of views from X and a lot of exposure from other platforms, and creator coins, I think it's going to be the new meta. I actually think it's going to be the new way that everybody's going to stream. And that's the reason why, a part of the reason why Clash is doing so good. Yeah, George is amazing and everything like that. But at the end of the day, we're seeing the new TikTok, the new Rumble, the new Snapchat, the new this, that, and that's what's going on, fam. This is a wave that's happening right here. This is live streams on, you know, on a different path. This is, you know, this is just live stream. So you got Feed the People. And when you look at how much these creator coins have been making, yeah, we're not going to be doing this slaving on YouTube forever and that stuff. That's not going to work. That's not the case. Let's go to Clash and give you guys an example, because that's what we're talking about. Go to Clash right here. It's been live for 2 months. He's been playing Clash Royale. Obviously, he's been buying it up. And we go to creator coins. We go to coins. And it actually was more than this. I don't know how it's gone down, but it was actually 75K. So I'm not sure how. Maybe because the value of Solana has gone down. Okay, so I get that. That makes sense. Of the price of Solana. Oh, that's interesting. I don't know why I didn't think about that. Let's go, Jesus. That's what I'm talking about, man. Official Lee. Welcome in, Lee. Welcome in, Lee. We're doing some big stuff for Jesus, man. I mean, that's the most I've ever seen hashtag Jesus coin anywhere. We might have just broke a record on hashtag Jesus, honestly, on this channel. Overall, how many times I've seen hashtag Jesus anywhere. So maybe we'll go for a crazy record one day and see if we can break X with like the most hashtag Jesuses ever. That'd be wild, right? There's some records that we could break and have a lot of fun with. But this is creator rewards. How did these creators I think we have. Yeah, I think so too. I really do. And we'll do another one because that just felt really good. So you guys don't go nowhere. We're still going to be doing some giveaways. We got another giveaway. I don't care that the markets are dumping. We got some things to the side just for you guys, just to make sure that we stay engaged and that we got things happening no matter what. But this is a perfect example of creator rewards. Imagine, it's very easy for people to, like George, to use some of this money, what he's made in creator rewards, to put into his play. I mean, like, look at all these dev bought, dev bought, dev bought. And yeah, we knew that it was going to pull back because the overall market was pulling back. And we've been in this pullback before. It kind of tried to break out and people were trying to go against the grain, like, break the trend. And that was fun and all. But, we're right back into that downtrend once again. So, and that's okay. That's not like the end of the world for Clash. I think holding Clash is, pretty significant. And I think it's important to understand that Clash is doing something that's brand new to the space, which is creator coins are the future. We come over here to live streams again and we hit FTP, feed the people, which I thought it was actually something else. If you guys watched that old George Lopez, I thought FTP was something else, but it was actually something nicer. Feed the people. And we come over here to feed the people 2 months ago and we go to coins. We click on this. $185,000 was made in creator rewards. And that's what's happening right now. So we're going to see a wave of this becoming a really big thing. And I think that finding the right creators that obviously have been streaming for a while, something like George, some of the bigger plays that you guys can see. This guy made so much money. He just keeps the same thing on repeat now. Kindness coin. And he's just been feeding off the same clip. He just keeps it on repeat. And his dad really didn't even care. I think his dad could have showed more emotion, but I guess he was, he was being really, I appreciate this kid. Because imagine being this young and you go, this is just his creator rewards. This is not even his wallet holding. 245K. And that's the kind of, man, I mean, his dad could have did a little bit better than that. But this kid just came into crypto and off of his creator rewards, I mean, wham, what? And I look at my YouTube rewards. That's just not going to cut it, right? And we're seeing that, hey, there was once upon a time Facebook, or there was MySpace, then Facebook, then you got Instagram, you got Snapchat, you got TikTok, you got Kicking, you got people on Kick, you got people rumbling on Rumble, you got people, I'm surprised there's not one called Punch yet, for boxing, which is probably something we can come up with. But basically you have all these streaming platforms that when people get on these streaming platforms first, they're the ones who make the most money right out the gate. And, this is really impressive to see what's going on over here. And if you're a crypto guy or somebody around crypto and you're a streamer at the same time, something like George's Clash, I think it's going to do good no matter what. And I think people should be looking for these type of creator plays for sure. And I think George is a good example of what these things can really do. And this is looking really good. So George plays Clash Royale. And yes, like we were talking about before, we were in this downtrend. I showed you guys, it looked very similar to this. And everybody was trying to, they broke the trend. Like, shout out to the Clash fan. But, here, we'll just move this like this. Fine. This is the new trend. And we'll most likely be bouncing off of this 25 million again. How we see it, when we see it, we'll see it one way or another because we're still in this downtrend. We'll just move this thing over. And yeah, we're there. We broke character and it was looking very bullish. But we're still subject to the market, fam. Like, yeah, we were going to do this and break out, but okay, we just stretch it out. And, maybe we still come to $25 million market cap. Is that bearish for a Clash? No, that means that you get to get more Clash. If you're bullish on Clash before, if there was a play that was going to go into the hundreds of millions of dollars, $100 million market cap on Solana, it'd be one of these plays, one of these creator coins that actually have a face to them. And it's not the same old PFPs just breaking you guys off. Yeah, they just keep breaking you guys off. You guys can't stand for that. No, you guys can't stand for that. What do you guys got to do? You guys got to make something shake. You guys got to find something out. So here we go. We got 3 hours to go. Good morning, Warriors. Stay sharp. Stay hungry. And let's keep pushing Clash forward. Victory comes to the ones who show up every single day. I was just in a Telegram with the Kendu fam. Shout out to the Kendu fam. We'll bring them up as well because they're on Just Shop Crypto. We're going to have an extended stream today, so I don't know if you guys are exhausted. Like, Rico, we're already an hour and 20 minutes in. I want to leave. Get out of here because we got work to put in. We got a space later on. We got some projects to talk about. So today's an extended stream, and we didn't go live yesterday, so we're stacking it up. We're stacking it up today. All right. But these are the plays that you guys want to be looking for. BTCC Japan, what? Right now, these are the plays right now. These are the plays. You don't want to fade this stuff. This Clash Royale. It's crazy because I don't even play Clash, which I'm going to be playing Clash in the future. We're going to be playing it on some live streams and playing some other games. You guys let me know in the chat what games would you guys like me to stream and play live. Let me know because that's not too far around the corner as well, where I want to stream and have some fun. But I was just talking to the Can Do fam earlier. If they're in here, make sure you guys pull in. And what we were talking about is consistency. Consistency. You got to be consistent, bro. You know, I'm not the most talented person in the world, but man, I'm consistent. You know how many people probably thought a long time ago I was going to stop, especially like with the dips and everything, and like, oh my God, he's streaming so much. You know, some people were trying to talk like incognito. He's burning the candle at both ends. Don't project your weakness on me, bro. I'm working off of something else. I got something else on it. I got a whole, I went through a life-changing experience. I've been positive the whole time. We've been bullish the whole time. We haven't come in here all mopey like we see people coming into space and they talk. I don't want to hear it. We've been bullish in the space. Why? Because we have a massive opportunity called life, and we can capitalize on this. And how do we do it? By staying consistent. You don't got to be the most talented. I mean, I don't think I'm the most talented person in this space, but whether or not I'm the most consistent or I'm resilient, I'll speak up for that. I'll speak up for, let me go to my YouTube channel, and I got almost 4,000 videos. You can't fake that. You can't fake the work ethic. It's there. And that's what we're going to keep doing. What's up? I see you guys pulling up. What's up, VP? Welcome in. Make sure you guys are joining that Jesus Coin chat because we're going to be doing some more. I see the Speedy fam up in here as well. What's up, Speedy fam? We're going to be doing some more Jesus Coin giveaway. I want you guys to really pull up to the space because there's going to be another giveaway at this space. So if crypto's bumming you out and you're tired of seeing the prices pull back, engage. Because we're so consistent over here that we're still doing giveaways. No matter what the market pulling back, we're still doing what we got to do. That's where consistency pays off. Boy, staying positive pays off. Life is going to test you. You don't want to be helping it out. Sounding mopey. I just mute people. They think I'm listening, but I don't. I'm in some of these spaces, and the minute they start talking, I just put that thing on mute. If it starts sounding like it sounds like their tail's tucked between their leg, I'm like, oof. All right. Let's let them vent on mute. Let's let them get that out of their system on mute. I don't want my ears to hear that. All right. So George is a solid play. We got Oliver as well. We'll bring you guys up. We're not done. Like I said, we're going to put in some overtime. Let's talk about some funny stuff for a second and keep putting hashtag Jesus Coin because we're going to be doing more giveaways. So don't fade your own free money. I mean, I want you guys to win. Like if your guys are in the house and there's some people in the house, like go tell them to go to YouTube really quick and just say like, hey, you might get some free crypto. Like, you're always talking about how you want to get crypto, but you don't got no money. Just go put hashtag Jesus in there. I'll let you know if you win. You can go back to swiping up for hours on end, and I'll let you know if you win and you can get some free crypto. We got Soul Bay in here, man. I miss Soul Bay. I miss all the Next Level and all those people, man. But that's all right. I missed them though. I wish them the best. Here we go right here. StreamYard. We're still collecting, as you guys can see. We're going to be pulling that in a second. But I want to talk about something about vibes, right? Have you guys ever seen like that video about like that Japanese guy who was testing out like, if you said like negative words to like ice and while water was forming, the snowflakes looked at all ugly. But if you said things like love and like, like pretty or you said nice things, like the crystals will form into like beautiful snowflakes. Do you guys see that? Let me know in the chat. I think we should speak about that because sometimes I don't know. Let me know in the chat. Gotta keep your vibes good, man. All right, let's go to the next play. I don't think nobody's seen the video. We're gonna watch that video one day because I think people need to watch that. We're gonna do one of those videos one day where we just show people what's actually going on when you don't keep your energy clean. Your ice crystals and if you're made of 75% water, You're seeing that if you freeze a piece of water and you say some hateful stuff and you're talking bitter all the time and you make some ugly crystals, wonder why you're stressed out all the time, or your hair's falling out or something. It's like you gotta be on some positive stuff, as almost to like a cheesy level. I'd be on my kumbaya. The Jesus Coin video is pretty bullish. It is. Let's go to Moon AI next. I do want to talk about this play. We got to talk about XPX as well. We're just letting the stream build up. It's climbing still. If you guys can go into the Moon AI community, if you guys are part of Moon AI, if you guys hold some Moon AI, go to their Telegram right now and let's get them in here. And like I said, we're milking the stream. The markets are still pulling back. So if you guys can pull up and get your communities in here, it'd be greatly appreciated so we can get some more exposure. XPX Oliver, let's go. We're going to get the Ollie community in here as well. The Oliver, the monkey. We got Kenny from the Space Penguins in here. Get the Space Penguin community in here. So super important to max engage when we're just chilling like this. GM Zcash is perfect example of the power in technology. 11.6 billion MC. Yeah, I mean, Zcash exploded like crazy. It's probably going to continue to explode as well. I wouldn't chase it right now because obviously the markets are pulling back. You could just short that Zcash probably for a while, but this is a play right here. I think fading AI would be like fading Microsoft, would be like fading Amazon, would be like fading internet, would be fading anything AI, would be like fading technology, basically. Like you knew that internet was the bomb and it was like going to continue to grow, and you're like, nah, I'm good. It's like, whoa, wait a minute. You want to fade AI? What do you think? How long are we going to have to wait till they come up with the next thing? We've been on this internet craze for a while. This is our new thing right here, AI. So we got MK Moon AI. I want to show you guys this play. It is at a discount. I mean, the whole market's on a discount. So let's just be honest with that, right? This is on the BNB chain. And we got MK Moon AI, BNB project, your AI companion on the BNB chain, combining the power of 10 plus leading AI providers with blockchain innovation for the future decentralized intelligence. That's what it's all about. Got my Jesus merch ordered. Great work. Nice already. And it begins. And I mean, this is what we do. This is what we do, fam. Get more of that merch. Everybody listening should get some of that merch. Get some of that merch, especially if you're a Christian. I mean, you should definitely have some of that merch. Word to your next Sunday service. Let them know about Jesus Coin. This is how Jesus Coin gets off of Web3. Buy some of this Jesus Coin merch. Wear it at your church and be like, whoa, where'd you get that shirt with Jesus with some sunglasses on? Oh, it's this project that I'm supporting that's on Web3, right? If we don't do this, how is it going to happen? How is it going to happen? You have to make these things happen yourself. You have to make these things happen. And I think Moon AI is another project making things happen. We'll talk about Moon AI. I just got bullish seeing somebody purchasing some Jesus Coin merch right away. Not surprised. I'm pretty sure that we're going to see a lot more. The merch is a conversation starter. Talk to me, bro. That's what it is. That's what it is. And if you're not doing that, you're not starting no conversation. So let's get those conversations going. Let's talk about Moon AI right now, the future of AI on blockchain. And obviously my eyes are toast from so many years of 4 screens that we gotta turn this to night mode if I want to see this stuff. Otherwise, I will be getting a headache for sure. So we got MK Moon AI combines cutting-edge artificial intelligence with the power of BNB chain, creating decentralized platform where AI meets blockchain innovation. We got multi-mode intelligence. We have BNB chain integrations. We have real-time insights. We have secure and trustless. We have token economics, the tokenomics, how this stuff is going to work. And of course, we have a personalized experience. All of this around the corner to come, right? This is some of the stuff that we're going to be seeing in the space. We're going to be seeing this stuff in the space, fam. Okay, this is Moon AI. Buy tax is set at 4%, sell tax 4%, and you got a 2% per transaction going to reflection. So the holders get some of that Moon AI in their bag. And then you got the token distribution right here, which you guys can check out. Come the breakdown of that. We got phase 1, the launch, website, socials, all that good stuff. We got phase 2 right here, MK, boom, boom, boom. MK Moon AI core platform release. So we're still right here. We're on number 1. We still got this to come out next, and this is most likely going to happen when the markets turn around, right? We got the Moon AI core platform release, multi-model AI integration, 10 providers. Phase 2, quite a lot of stuff actually happens in phase 2. So phase 2 is where a lot of people could probably start to see even more FOMO around, Moon AI. And, the chart is the chart. The market's been pulling back on everybody. It's not just me, you, Moon AI, Jesus Coin, XPX. It's nobody's picking on us. The markets are just, after that shakeout, and it's a historical wipeout, where are we going to get new money to pump all these things, right? So obviously there's going to be, some work to be done on some of these charts, but as long as the development team stays strong, the community holds some floors and they build some higher floors, these things can go a lot higher. These things can go a lot higher. If you zoom out, this project's still doing really good. Hit an all-time high of 1.8 million, and it's been on a pullback since, right? Because the rest of the market also pulled back right around the same time. And now we're seeing a little bit of that happen across the board. So, getting back above $1 million market cap is going to make a lot of people who faded it probably start to buy back in. This is where I would look to get Moon AI back above and making a support above that, because then it's heading towards all-time high. And we know that Pablo can print a play that goes well into $30 million market cap. So here we go. You should have Pablo on the stream one of these days. Sounds good. I'm down. We can get Pablo on the stream. I'm sure he'd be down to do that. If you're part of the Moon AI community, you should definitely let them know that we're live up in here. We're shilling, let them know that we're live. There's a lot of people watching. We got 1,073 people live with us. We're on multiple platforms. We're even on the short version. So people swiping up for YouTube that are going like this, they're bumping into us on those live streams. We're on the short version. Let me show you guys what's going on this side of the screen. We're live on multiple stuff. It looks pretty cool. So we're not only just live on horizontal. We're live on the vertical stream too. So we can pop up on that side. So we're getting a lot of new eyes. See, this was looking like over here on my side. So we're live over here. We got 1,075 people, and we're live on the horizontal thing. So we're popping up quite a bit of areas, fam. We're putting in overtime on the overtime together. Love that. So definitely get that Moon AI community in here. They got to stay active. They got to stay bullish. They got to keep buying more. We make a floor and get above that $1 million market cap. Hey, and the markets get bullish again, and BTC starts to rise and BNB starts to ride, we'll definitely blow past, that all-time high and beyond. So let's go to their X account and talk about what they got going on. You guys can also give them a follow. This is Moon AI _MK. Okay, at Moon AI _MK. So let's scroll down. We got Grok is going to make incredible games. Okay. Hello, Moon AI will burn on Sunday night. Keep buying, keep stacking, keep burning. There you guys go. GM, Moon AI, this week we will push to burn quite a bit, over 12 million tokens to bring the total supply way down. And tech is most important, but supply shock on top of reflections is the ultimate bonus. And yeah, supply shock is a real thing. We've seen this happen with the other ones, right? Where he kept burning the supply. And eventually there was a price shock where that thing shot up to over 20 million, 30 something million. So right now we're in that phase where the Jeets are getting pushed out, right? The burn is happening, and eventually the supply shock happens because they can no longer buy that amount of tokens for that same price no more. So the burn is happening. We're right now at 790K market cap. Getting above that $1 million market cap and going higher is going to be where a lot of people start to FOMO into this one again. So keep an eye on Moon AI. Ooh. All right, let's go to the next play, fam. Let's go into some more plays. We got, like I said, an overtime stream. We're not done talking about plays. Let's go to XPX next, talking about BNB. We will jump right here. Shout out to you guys. I mean, super bullish looking chart. This is a bullish chart in crypto. Say what you want. This is what a daily chart like this in crypto is extremely bullish. And we'll talk about exactly what XPX is doing, what we have out right now, and some massive utility around the corner that everybody's going to be able to use. So if you guys want to learn more about xpxpay.com, come over here to xpxpay.com. This is the project I launched with an epic team on Smart DeFi 17 months ago, just about 6 days ago was 17 months. And we'll be celebrating our birthday in, San Diego, which is pretty cool if you guys ask me. November 19th through the 21st, we'll be in San Diego, letting everybody know about XPX. But we've been live for 17 months on Smart DeFi, providing staking rewards, passive income, and not stopping what we're doing over here, fam. This is a very, very solid project with 17.4% burn, staking rewards live, lending tools live, off-ramp solutions live, and a dev team that you guys can reach on a regular basis, and a project that doesn't get stuck in Web3, but also made something really cool during the last downtrend. And I don't think we get enough credit for this, and that's fine. We're not looking for credit for it, honestly. We just like to do this stuff. But during the last downtrend, when Bitcoin pulled back in the beginning of the year, let's zoom out. Wait a minute. Let's talk about it. So the last downtrend, that's way too far back, Rico. So this downtrend over here, before we started pumping up, we hit this 110 and we're like, oh my God, it's so much fun. And then we broke underneath this and we were doing this for a while, right? And that was horrible. That's when Just Shop Crypto was starting to be made. So while everybody was scrambling and paper handing, we started building something that was different and something that was new. And that's what we're supposed to be able to, that's like what a team is supposed to be able to do in the space. And during these downturns are when you're supposed to find yourself doing some development. So the next leg up, you have something to really offer to everybody, right? And that's exactly what we're doing right now. Not only do we have an amazing project that if you guys come check out, you guys can do non-KYC bill payments. You guys can do, hey, the holidays are coming up. Why not get some of these gift cards right here and set up, hey, I want to give you this for Christmas. I want to give you that for Christmas. Or you know what? I'll give you a gift card and you can go buy yourself what you want and figure out exactly what you want. These are non-KYC gift cards, extremely bullish. Some of them have some really high limits. You guys can do a lot with that. If you guys understand what I'm saying, we also have non-KYC bill payments. You guys can come over here, especially in the United States. We have over 40,000 companies just alone in the United States. And this list is about to expand quite a bit. A lot of people actually use this, especially in the Philippines. We have some people who use this in Costa Rica, in the Philippines, and we're going to see this continue to expand. Also in Mexico, some people use this. So this is something that we're going to expand on because people use this. Why do they use this? Well, people send them crypto from that live in the United States that are obviously doing a lot better, and they send their family crypto, or they're paying the bills because they're clicking on the provider, and they're clicking on the provider and they're saying, hey, what is your water company, right? Agua. And they're being able to find the water company and, whatever the telecommunications. You got Telmex. This is one of the biggest ones right here. You got people paying people's bills right here through using this stuff. I know because I've seen it. So this is huge. And we're about to expand on this and we're giving people these tools. And this project, this is why we're still here. Because when you have real utility that we're not promising down the road, we have this right now. This is huge. I'm going to let you guys know right now. This is something that's going to continue to grow. Right now, we're allowing individuals and businesses. So if you're a business or let's say like a nonprofit organization like the Crypto Church that wants to accept crypto donations and create invoices and be able to have all the documentation to prove what you guys have, then XPX marks the spot. If you guys want to create an account and learn more about what we have to offer, not just individuals, but also business accounts, you guys can also do your payroll through this business account, which is extremely bullish. So imagine a project like Jesus Coin, right? Has a crypto church, which they do, right? We know that. Where is it at? Let's go right here. Let's say we got Jesus Coin right here, right? Let's go through all the motions. We have a business that's actually being created in Web3, something similar to this. Doesn't have to be this. They have their 501c3. People are donating to this, but they also have a lot of employees, right? They got people that are doing a lot of stuff for the Crypto Church, and maybe they got to pay some of these people. Well, that project that is accepting cryptocurrency is a nonprofit, or it could be, just a regular business that it's creating these invoices, accepting this crypto. They can also pay all of their employees, and then those employees can choose to off-ramp that crypto via non-KYC or via a MasterCard 100K limit. Now, There's another widget that I'm working on. I'm actually going to be doing some testing today after the Jesus Coin space, some IRL testing that is going to be extremely bullish. I don't want you guys to miss out on this. It's right around the corner. We're working on some media already. I have a couple guys working on this stuff for me for what's going to be released very, very soon that you guys don't want to miss out on. And this is very, very early for you guys. Can we use it in India and Pakistan? Yes, you can. You can even do non-KYC bill payments in Pakistan right now. And this is what we're here for. So come over here and go to non-KYC bill payments. Click on Pakistan. There's actually something really cool that I'm working on. And it's especially for people that have been actually left out and have been actually, having trouble being able to pay their bills, right? So this is something that I want to make sure that not only people in the States, but everybody can use this. So come over here, click on Pakistan. There's quite a bit of options. I'm not sure which ones. I would have to go through them myself. But we'll get some of these and we'll add some more to them as well as we continue to grow. This is about to expand. I'll give you guys some alpha right now. This right now is currently like over 40,000 companies, where there's a couple things that I'm trying to switch on where it's going to take it to over 80,000. So this is going to be huge. So right now, currently, we're doing over 40,000. It's close to like 50,000 companies on crypto bill payments. But we're really close to being able to expand this, even with the market conditions, even with the charts pulling back, even with people cheating on their XPX bag. It doesn't matter. I'm going to continue to build this out because all roads lead to payments. Whether you're a crypto church, whether you're a Web3 provider and you're a shiller, a raider, whether you're making it as a meme coin millionaire, whether you are an NFT person that flips NFTs, whether your business inside of the metaverse is selling out all the stuff that you sell in the metaverse, all roads lead to payments. You don't have to believe me, but when the bear market comes, you're going to remember me and X pays X very well, because you will see how many people are going to be looking for off-ramp solutions. You guys can get a bag of this project right now and not miss out on what we're going to continue to build. The next utility will take the space by storm. Mark my words. The gift cards are online, right? Yes, they are. And you can send these gift cards to anybody you like. So let's say, your mom's email. Let's say somebody's email. You can purchase this gift card, enter their email. They can get the email, or you can send it straight to your email, and then you can forward them the information, however you like to do it. But there's going to be, like I said, the next widget that we add to this will take the space by storm and will give people access overnight. I'm never bluffing. If you're sitting across the table from me and I go all in, you better fold your hand. I'm not holding some twos and I'm going all in. I'm letting you guys know right now, the next utility will take the space by storm because it will be overnight, the same day access for a lot of people, and it will be massive. Okay. I said that about the MasterCards. I said that about the Visa cards. I said that about everything. And I say what I mean, and I mean what I say. Nobody can take that away from me, and nobody will take that away from what we have here in XPX at under $1 million market cap. You let me know, how is that possible when it's not coming out of here? So these are the projects that you guys look for. A project that has a dev team that's willing to invest into it, a project that's willing to put their own money into it to continue to develop no matter what the market cap is at, and be able to roll out utility after utility after utility. And there's going to be another one that's coming out that's going to be extremely massive for X Pays X. I also want to let you guys know there's a lot of other great projects that you guys can come over here and check out on smartdefi.com. You got the Space Penguins doing some very charitable stuff. Like I said, I know that charities are going to be on the blockchain. XPX should be an ace up your sleeve. Honestly, if you plan to be able to move money around, if you plan for your business to be successful, you might want to be able to move crypto around using XPX Pay. And we got the Noma token right here doing RWAs. We have the Space Penguin doing charitable stuff. You have a lot of great projects. And of course, you have Feg Token, who created the launchpad that I used to launch XPX. This is the launchpad 17 months ago that we use. A man of his word, absolutely. I always will, no matter what. I mean, nobody can take that away from me. That's one thing. They can, people can say whatever, they can act however they want into space. But if you say what you mean and mean what you say. It's like, that's yours. Like, nobody can take that away from a man or woman, no matter what. That's yours to have. And, you know, people can get mad and they can do all this stuff. But at the end of the day, if you keep your word, that's one of the best satisfactions you can have. Honestly, that makes me feel great. You know, just knowing that I have such amazing people supporting me and this project, because we just keep doing what we said we're going to do. And more utility around the corner. More utility around the corner. So come check out XPX. And if you guys can, come check out the rest of the Smart DeFi projects, some great projects, great communities, and people working around the clock to make these things come to life. And yeah, like I said, don't miss out on this play. The next utility, even if people were trying to act a little bit stuck up and pretend like we didn't exist for whatever reason, don't use it. They will use this utility. Whether they'll admit it or not, they'll use it because it's massive. It's massive, okay? And yeah, you guys will see. It's right around the corner for you guys as well. And let's go to XPX's X account. We still got some more things to do. We're almost at the 2-hour mark, so this is a pretty cool live stream. Definitely making up for yesterday for you guys, if you guys don't mind. You know, we've just been putting in that work. But come over here to our X account at XPX Token. Support us. We'll support you. We actually run a real WAGME channel, and we're not just saying this thing. On Tuesdays, everybody is welcome to pull up where we talk about your guys' project, possibly get you guys listed on Just Shop Crypto, get you guys some of that extra exposure, come up with some media for you guys, have a great time. But we also have a lot of cool things coming up as far as like going to this venue. Let me show you guys. We'll get some new posts. I've seen the community working on this. So this is where we're going to be at very, very soon. We're days away from this. If you guys are close to San Diego, pull up, man. I'm going to be there like the day before. I'm going to be the day after the event. Like, I'm going to be there for a few days. And I would like to hang out with my crypto fam. Like, that's what I do this for. It's not just for like chart goes up, chart goes down. Like, I love meeting the crypto people. So we're going to be here. We're going to have our personal spot. Shout out to the people. We're going to be doing some other stuff here as well. And if you guys are in the San Diego area, November 20th, let me know, fam. Let's have a good time. Like, once the venue's over and the drinks are drank and the food is ate, we're going to have some fun. Still awake at 4:44 a.m. Oh, my God, Psychedelic Angel. Get some rest. Let's get some rest. We're good. We got this. We got this. I appreciate you, Psychedelic Angel. I really do. We got such a great community. And we work, honestly, all of us work around the clock. So come over here, pull up. I want to give Jessica a shout out as well. If you guys can, come over here to Jessica's page. You know, this is the real WAGME channel, like I promised you guys, at Jessica Crazy Cat. And who doesn't like a little crazy cat in their life? Here we go. We got, boom, post that right there. And something cool about this crazy cat that we got going on over here. Amazing art, and actually an XPX giveaway at the same time. So come over here, get some of this art. I'm actually just going to do a full show for everybody, because look, we got Jesus coin over here. We got more Jesus coin over here. What, cross-pollination? Ooh, look at this post by Jace. Let's post this right here. Look at this. Let's go. Look at that post right there. Ooh, crypto and cocktails. That's what they should have called it. That sounds, that Jace, that was good. Cryptos and cocktails, that sells. That sells big time. So we got Jace, of course, over here, but we got this amazing art that I do want you guys to come over here and support. What is it? More Jesus coin stuff? Amazing. Okay, let's see what else we got right here. Let me see. I'm looking for the actual link. Okay, boom. I seen it right there. Let me grab this link for you guys right here. Come over here, engage with this. It hurts me too. This is how you guys get exposure to NFTs. And make sure you guys don't miss out. Support some great projects. Buy some of these NFTs and possibly win some XPX, fam. That's pretty nice. Possibly win some more XPX, a project who keeps giving you the tools for your financial freedom so you can be free to spend your finances. What? Super bullish. All right, let's what else should we pull up? What else you guys? You got the Trolls Den. Ooh, the Trolls Den's bullish. You got spaces after spaces. You guys didn't miss that space. Look at that, man. Look at this space. This was bullish. Don't miss out on these people in the space, man. That's what we got. You guys got any projects you guys want to check out before we wrap this thing up? We're almost at the 2-hour mark. I can't sleep. 85 stitches in total. 85,000 stitches in total. Wow. We got Oliver. There we go. You stood here. There we go. That's what I'm talking about. The grind really. And we'll check out Gulo next. I wonder where the Thierry fam is at. Let's look at Oliver. I saw you guys bounce back. Ooh, What the? What the? What the heck? What the heck? What? What? And there's not more Oliver bananas in the chat right now. What the heck? What's going on with that? There should be bananas all up in the chat right now. Where the bananas at? Oh, yeah, I'm going to apply some pressure. Read the white paper. We'll check out your X account. We'll talk to you guys on the back end and possibly get you guys up on the stream and where you guys can talk about the white paper. If you guys are interested in doing, a sponsored show or reserving a spot, whatever you guys want to do and talk to everybody, we'll go over the white paper. You guys can do a giveaway. You guys can, actually have the stage and talk to the community about what you guys got going on. But I mean, what a great looking chart, and resilience always freaking work. If you're resilient, if you don't stop and you let those Jeets Jeet and you get them out and you just, the chart goes back up, FOMO will come. Like, all you have to do is stop selling on yourselves. That's all you got to do. That's all you have to do. And I think Oliver is showing you guys that even in a market that's not that great, right? It's not doing that good. Most people wouldn't be that happy if you just hold and people buy and there's no sells. Like, stop selling. If you want the chart to go up, there just has to be more buys and sells. It sucks how simple that is, but that's what it is. So check this one out. You guys can come check out the website. Clean website. Oliver right here, coming from a Build-A-Bear dream to reality. I was in one of their spaces, heard the story. It's pretty bullish. And I'm sure we'll have him I'm sure we'll have Oliver one of these days, come up on stage, just like we have the meme perpetual the other day. That one was super bullish. We did a giveaway on that one. They reserve a spot. Their charts looking amazing. Their telegrams booming. And that's what we do on this channel. Honestly, you guys have seen play after play after play. I'm not just saying these things. Like, there's a yield on this channel. There's things happen. Things really do happen because the work is put in. It's not because I got a nice mustache, as much as I wish it was, a little bit nice, or it has nothing to do. It's how we pull up together. The way that we make these things happen is why we have this this movement on the channel, why this channel can do these things, right? It's everybody. It's not just me. So very nice to see Oliver and this chart just looking sendy. Like, spam the bananas in the chat. I mean, and you can see how exactly what we talk about, that 100K. Look at how that support on the 100K and it goes a lot higher. It's like, you guys don't want to see the next area. You probably, I don't know. If I tell you guys where the next target's at, you guys might get there. And then you guys start sending. Next thing you guys know, you're reserving a spot on the live stream. You're doing some giveaways and you're getting a bigger community overnight. That's what it's really all about. Now, I'm going to write this stuff down. I don't know. It's up to you guys. If you guys want to do this, you guys want to go higher, it's up to you guys. But be careful, because if you do this, you will go higher, okay? Now, if you don't want to go higher, then don't do this. But if you do this, you're going to have some issues as far as going higher. Because getting over that 200K market cap is going to make people go, maybe they figured it out. Maybe they got it. Mitsuki will melt faces. Okay, we'll check that one out. We'll see if you're right about that. We seen you guys pulling up. We got some more time in the live stream. We got 1,100 people live. We're horizontally live. We're vertically live. We're live all different types of way right now. And then we got that Jesus coin space pulling up. And that's why we've been promoting it nonstop, to give you guys more crypto, to get more crypto. So 200K. Now, I'm going to warn you guys, unless you guys want to go to 500K, don't go to 200K. Don't you dare stop selling on each other. Don't you dare start holding too strong and get above this 200K, because you get above this 200K and the next target's 500K. And next, you guys are sitting up at $1 million market cap and people are saying, whoa, they did it. And it's about time. I'm rooting for this community. They got a solid community, a lot of OGs in the space, people who've been, they know what it's like to be diamond hand holders. If you guys diamond handed holded everything else in the space, why not diamond hand hold the play that you guys made? If you guys are picking up what I'm putting down. And I think you guys are, right? I think you guys can read in between the lines with me pretty good. I know what's up with the space, right? So this is a play that has a lot of potential because, one, you guys already know what it takes to hold for years. I dare you that I dare you do what you did everywhere else. Do it here and see what happens. Watch what happens. How organically this thing will send so hard for you guys. And we got Oliver right here, and I'm sure we'll be seeing him up on the live stream very soon. So make sure if you guys want to get in before we have them, reserve a spot and get on the live stream and pump a lot harder and a lot higher. I'm just going to post a contract address right now. Here you guys go. Culture call right there. There you guys go. Handle that. See what you guys can do with that. See what you guys can do with that. Let's go through some more plays. We're going to go to Kulo next. I mean, this is a play we've been bullish on. It's starting to recover, honestly. Had a nice little uptick. Look, we got in over here. Sui took a hit. The rest of the markets took a hit. The October wipeout happened. Some people couldn't handle it. They had to leave. People left the market altogether. But the Kulo team is still here. And the Kulo community is still here. And we're still here with Kulo as well. And I can't wait for freaking Kulo to pump. And I can't wait for Sui to pump because I've been holding Sui for a while, since $4.50. Like, hey, I thought Sui was going to be Solana. Okay, we got a space coming up. Ooh, this is 4 minutes ago. This is fresh off the press. This is why we pay attention to everything. This is fresh off the press. Kulo Thursday space. Let's grind. You guys ain't down to grind on that, Kulo. You guys ain't down to. You gotta have some fun. You gotta have some fun, fam. You gotta have some fun. If you're not, then you're just not having fun. It's up to you whether you want to have fun or not. If you're not, then you're not. But if you guys want to make sure that you guys get some of this action over here, pull up later on. I'm glad I was tagged in this too. Like, man, we just caught this 4 minutes ago. 3 p.m. I'm definitely going to be at this space as well. We're going to have Kulo up here again. We're actually going to be doing another like Kulo live stream. We're just holding the floor. I've been in contact with them. We want to make this thing actually send. So don't miss out on Kulo right here. We're still working on this thing. We're still pushing on this. The team is still grinding. And obviously we got a space later on. And I think we found a solid floor where we're at right now with Kulo holding the floor. Let's admit this. We like this 100K floor. Let's hold on to this. I'm going to say the same thing I said to Ali. If you get above 500K, it's going to be undeniable. That psychological barrier, man, people don't want to admit it, but it is what it is. It's, whether you want to admit it or not, it's the game that's being played. So let's get above that 200K where people start going, oh, it's back where we got in at first. And we start marching towards that 500K, and people are going to be like, maybe it's going to do what the last Kulo did. And I showed you guys what the last Kulo did on Polygon. It was sent so hard. So there's a lot of potential in this. We're just kind of still working off of that Sui not being that kind of fun. Sui still getting, look, Sui under $2. Sheesh. Sui 187 now. God. From up here, we're going to feel that. From up here, we're going to feel that as well. From $4, I'm feeling it. 5 figures in Sui, and it's a decent amount. And now it's at $1.80. Yeah, I don't like that. I just got to hold now. It's like, all right, we'll just hold that, I guess. Sui was supposed to be Solana. But hey, it takes time. It takes time, and we're working off of that time. Also, I've been saving to talk about this. I don't know who's still here, but we're going to do a new hairstyle reveal because we're going to be doing something kind of cool for somebody in the space that's been going through something. So we're going to be doing a new hairstyle reveal, which I know everybody's not going to be. You guys are going to be pretty shocked, but it's kind of wild. Shout out to my brother, Gene. I've been doing something for about a good amount of time, actually. Gene has been, fighting the good fight. Gene has been fighting the good fight for quite a while. So there's going to be a new hairstyle reveal coming soon. And we're going to be doing something at a certain threshold when we reach it. And we'll be showing that off maybe at the venue. We'll be showing you guys a new hairstyle. It's been a while. This is why we've been just rocking the hat for quite a bit. And when we reach that threshold, we're going to be making some amazing content around that. So it's going to be a lot of fun for that. So stay tuned for that as well. What else do we got? Let's go back over here to the deck screener. So Kulo's covered. Sui pulled back, all that good stuff. That's going to be doing what it does. Anything else? We missing anything else? We got a 2-hour live stream. Over 1,100 people live. Mitsuki, here we go. It's Mitsuki right here. 80K market cap. Okay. You guys see where you guys got to get above that 100K. 100K for Mitsuki. 100K for Mitsuki. like I said, get the Mitsuki team or CTO team, whatever you guys want to call it, but there's always a team, whether it's CTO or not, to contact me so we can get you guys up on here, reserve a spot, do some giveaways, and get some more exposure, get some more people to tap in. If you guys are wondering how we did it on all the other ones, I'm telling you guys how we did it. So, RSVP a spot, get up on here, come together. Let's get some marketing done, get your project some more exposure, do a deep dive on it, and have somebody from the community, somebody from the team, somebody from the CTO to talk about their project passionately. So it's not just me talking about it, but people can hear that the project has a voice, and that's important as well. Let's go to some other plays. We've been talking about this one. This has been somebody who, that's been on the space as well. This has been the other one that launched that we were talking about it right on the launch. This is the one that we had reserve a spot on our stream the other day. When they launched, they were right around 80 something K market cap or something like that. They're right now at 118. This is a slower cook play, but nonetheless, this is a play that, reserved the spot. We did some giveaways, and you can see where the market cap's at right now. You guys, this is what it takes. This is what it takes, and this is how it works. I mean, I'm showing you guys the receipts. It's not just, we're not just saying this stuff. It's like, that's the thing with the space, talk is cheap. And if you're one of those people that actually want to walk the walk and want to see this thing actually play out all the way, talk to me, because we will make these things happen. And this is a play right here called Perpetual Meme that we really like. And look, we see what can be produced from this right here as well. They have memes that come out, and let's go to the X account. This is them right here. This is their website. And currently they have these two live. They have Pepe live, right? And they have SPX 6900 live. And we already seen what's happened already. So there's going to be more around this, and you guys can buy this. And what it does, this is what's cool. An automatic mechanism designed to accumulate tokens will sell the profits and burn the perpetual meme supply to centralize forever. And what it's doing is it's purchasing and buying these on this side. I think this one's going to do really good. If you missed on the baby SPX 6900, if you missed on the other SPX 6900, I would consider looking into this, because it actually has a pretty cool protocol where as this starts to climb and reach this threshold right here, it's going to buy 1 ETH of SPX 69, right? It's buying. Let's see how many, does it say how many positions are open? No. Okay, it's got one position open right here. Okay, but let's go to the Pepe one. 1 second. Okay, let's go to the Pepe one. So this is the Pepe one, and this one's getting really close to actually making the purchase. So if you're holding a bag on Pepe P right now, right, they're getting really close to making the purchase. It's already at 92.7%. And if you're holding this Pepe P, this is the contract address, the minute it gets to the point where it gets 1 ETH, it's going to do the next buy. And how is it doing that? It's buying regular Pepe, right, the meme coin that we know, and it's opening these positions. You guys can see the open positions. They're all right here. Boom. It's bought Pepe at this price. It bought Pepe at that price. It's bought Pepe at this price. It's going to sell Pepe at a 20% profit and then use that to buy the Pepe P. So that's pretty bullish that it's using the actual meme coins that are already working to push up this fresh launches that we have right here. If you guys want to learn more about that, I had Adam up, and we were talking about this on the live stream the other day, and we launched this one live. You guys got to see the SPX one launched live at around 80 something K market cap. And like I told you guys, usually when you guys see these plays, you never get to see them at 80K market cap because the team buys it all up, and you guys don't get to experience it into like $1 million market cap. Giving you guys that opportunity right now to even get into this one right here at a very low market cap, that they're going to do the exact same thing that they did with that Pepe P. As they keep trading this Pepe or this SPX 6900 perpetual, or they're buying the main one and they're trading it every time it's at a 20% profit, this bag over here grows. And when it reaches 1 ETH, they're going to do one buy. So you got this mechanism behind you constantly buying up the chart. So they bought the price at 63.77. At 76.52, they're going to be buying, more of the SPX 6900 once it reaches this 1 ETH complete. So the target is 1 ETH. That's going to look really nice on the chart. And I think when people start to see this, it's going to be looking really good. My brother Gene, what's up, Gene? I was just talking about you. Shout out to you, bro. I was telling people there's a new hairstyle coming to the channel very soon. Thanks to you, bro. Very soon. And then there's going to be a cool event around that whole thing. And we're getting close to showing it off really soon. And that's why I've been wearing a hat for so long, because it takes a lot of work. Actually, it took longer than I expected it to take. I thought it was just going to be like, I didn't think it was going to take that long. But man, it took a while to get it took a while to actually to do this, but that's all right. SPX 6900 perpetual, super bullish. So new haircut style coming very soon. You guys are going to see. It's going to last for a little bit, and we'll hype that up and what we're going to do, and then we'll have something cool to work towards and get and do something good for the space. Oh my God, you guys are crazy. But here we go, man. Here we go. So Jesus coin. Yeah. I see you guys still up in here. That's awesome. I think that's the most hashtag Jesus coin that we've ever seen for sure in the space. And it's still going, which is absolutely amazing. We're going to show that again in just a second. But this is another play I want you guys to look at. And those lower cap plays that if you guys are looking for this is what you guys got to look for. This is the plays that you guys want to look for right here. So super early on this one. I'll post the contract address for this one again. You guys check this one out. Obviously, it's not financial advice. Do your own research. But hey, the minute this thing starts to do those buys behind it and it starts to buy it up, it's only a matter of time, right? So that's pretty bullish. Well over 1,100 people live on this live stream. You guys are extremely, extremely bullish, man. You guys are such a great community. I think we covered just about everything. Where's Thierry at? Let's see if the Thierry fam is still alive. I mean, great looking chart. They should be up in here right now. I'm surprised I don't see the Thierry community. This is a great looking chart. This is a great looking chart. I don't know. They should be shilling this like crazy. I would be super active. It's hard to have a nice chart like that. You got people, especially with the markets like this, people just want to G. And then they want to be like, why is the chart not going? I was like, well, you've been selling. That's why. Everybody's selling on each other. If I told you the truth, why it's not going up, it's like, well, everybody keeps selling on each other. That's why. Everybody being friends is selling on each other. So here we go right here. Thierry is looking really good. Honestly, this community is really strong. They got a really good presence in the space, and their chart is still extremely healthy. Got to respect that. I love these pictures like this. These pictures are my favorite. These these right here, I love these pictures. I'm going to make one of myself like this. I love this crypto meme of this space with an iced out Rolly and the grills. This is Iggy. And like this like early 2000s, like one of those cameras that you go like that's, or maybe even like early. It just hits hard. I don't know. It's nostalgic in a weird way, and it fits the crypto scene. So you guys will be seeing my version of this coming up soon, and we want to see more of this. No crying in the casino, man. Get your bags up. That's what we're doing. Thierry fam, man, shout out to you guys. You guys should be pulling up, and I think this is a great looking chart. You guys are doing really good. Above 500K, I dare you guys to get up there, because the rest will come. You guys will see a lot more coming up from that. Super cool. Anything else that we missed? Let's see. We had the snail famine here. A lot of crow and knife people were talking about this, but nope, that didn't work out for them. Yep. That's a done data. Yeah, the crow and knife people, man, they've been struggling, man. They've been struggling. They've been going through their stuff, and then when you see they'll just, it's tough, man. It's tough. It's tough. I see it in this space too much. People want their get back, and then they do it to get back at everybody else. Like, it wasn't them. Great plays right now. All right, let's go back to Jesus coin really quick. Do another shill on this. Post this real quick because we got a mega space not too far away from where we're at right now, and we're going to start getting ready for that, which is extremely bullish. Especially you guys got something to do and a giveaway while the markets are going down, while the markets are testing you. Why not just pull up and have a great time in the market when you guys could, or just look at the charts going down. Oh my God, the charts are going down. The charts are going down. The charts are going down. What am I going to do? The charts are still going down. The charts, it's like, I don't know. The best thing that you guys can do is just keep building, keep pushing, keep doing something, do a space, Get listed on Just Shop Crypto. Do some giveaways. Don't let the market just smack you into oblivion where like you can't even look at it no more. So if you guys want to come join us, I would like this to go up even more. 55 likes, 37 retweets. This is huge right here. So if you guys want to be a part of another giveaway, this is $100 worth of Jesus coin giveaway, fam. This is something important. This is huge right here. The markets are going to be the markets. You guys can cry about it all you want, or we can come together and really make some things shake. And I think that's where we stand as a community on this channel, right? Is, let's find some things that are going on. Let's support those projects. So when it's our turn, they can support our project. And that's what we have going on today for you guys. Just Shop Crypto live with amazing Jesus coin merch and already selling off, which I'm not surprised. I know what we've been doing over here. Like, I know what we've been producing. I'm not shocked that live on a live stream, somebody already made their purchase because I know what the work ethic does. Okay. So come over here, fam. Come check out this collection. Buy some of this Jesus coin merch. The funds are going towards this crypto church as well. The majority of the profits are going that way, which I think is the right thing to do to support this space and to help great projects grow. If you guys want to be behind that and support that, come over here, buy one of the shirts, or don't. Keep looking at the charts going down, or come get some free crypto, come get some free merch, come experience, Jesus coin on Ethereum with us at the crypto church. I mean, we're going to do this as well, but this is right off their main page. Massive community, massive project, and a lot of great people inside of this space. So I'll catch you guys over here. It's 3 p.m. Eastern time, which is so bullish. And then we got another space we're going to go to later on as well. So it's going to be a very productive day. There's going to be some testing that I'll be doing. Those who are part of the XPX marketing team, you guys are going to be seeing some amazing teasers coming very soon, because I'm going to be doing some more testing today as far as what's going on with the utility coming out around XPX in the future. And this is going to be utility that will be undeniable to the space. Like, you guys listening, I know there's a percentage of you guys listening right now that are going to be using this. So definitely don't miss out on all things XPX. Don't miss out on all things Jesus coin. Don't miss out on all things on this channel. Keep that bell notification lit. We're making things shake over here, fam. I'm a winner, you're a winner, and this is a winner circle. Future millionaires are in the making right now. So don't miss out on this. Thank you guys so much for pulling up. This was a very solid stream, over 2 hours long, almost 1,200 people live. We're live on the horizontal version of YouTube. We're live on the vertical side of YouTube. You can check us out on the phone now. And we're live on X, we're live on Party, and we're live on X twice, actually. So we're live on a lot of platforms, and we're getting the word of Jesus out there, getting the word of XPX out there, the Oliver, the Monkey. You got Feg Token pulling up. You got a lot of great projects pulling up, and that's what we're supposed to do. No matter what the markets are doing, you stay bullish on what you've been building over this period of time, because it will pass. Everything passes, okay? So just keep pushing, man. Appreciate you guys pulling up, man. For sure, like, comment, and subscribe. If you guys can't do that, continue to come back and experience the abundance of money with me, man. Later. Much love and respect, fam.